How we doing? Just make sure this is nice and high. Oh, man. It was a good Thanksgiving weekend, but I got hit by a horrible, horrible headache. Like, the same day, I had to go meet up with family. It was good. Hope everybody's having a good day. It is not too bad. It was getting cold, and now it's just suddenly hot again, which kind of sucks. But, yeah. I guess if we're going to wait for some people to roll in. I've been trying out Smith Plays Pokemon's latest FE7 Legacy hack. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Definitely better than the Mangzrom that I played way back when. That remake. But I'd say kind of the most interesting change that he made. Yikes. I'd say the most interesting change that he made is. Oh my! I hope everybody's doing good. 4 viewers already at the start. That's fun. But yeah, I'm playing Fire Emblem 7 Legacy from Smith Plays, and the most interesting difference is he buffed Eliwood by giving them like a better strength stat. He gave Hector swords early at base. He gave Eliwood lances at base, and he gave Lyn just +1 move. But she still gets the +1 move when she becomes a I forget what I forget what Lord, her version of the Great Lord. I forget. My memory is not jostling well. Again, hope everybody's having a good one. I'm gonna continue with Wani, as I said that I would. I'm a man of my word. I'll repeat this. I will keep my promises. I might. Streamlabs is letting me do DualSense streaming, so I'll see how that actually works out. But, yeah, I'm also repping the ponies for Lil Bro. Of course I would. Because I'm sensitive to him, and I love him very dearly. But, yeah, we're just going to keep going. Assuming the thing will actually work. So, I think we stopped right in the middle of lunch last time. So, we're going to try and keep going as far as we can this time around. I got the water. And I got the foos. The foos. There it is. There it is. I gotta start saving up these cans. Alright. Let's do this. I'm gonna miss that funky and chill opening music. Alright, and okay, so yeah. So we got the soldier as the gym teacher. We got Miss. I called her Miss Prolicking, but yeah, there's a lot of TF2 characters in this, which is really weird. Hey Damien, you seen Liz? I thought she was joining us for lunch. Without a word, Damien points to the palm tree next to. Oh. Okay, all right. Liz is kind of funny. Liz is kind of funny. Look up to see Liz's head in the rafters, prodding at the vines in the ceiling. The ceiling is a lot lower in the computer lab, so I couldn't easily tell, but that neck is long. Anyways. Hey Liz! Hey Inko. Couldn't see you from here till I heard you. Well, I guess I'll go ahead to get my food from the vending machines again. Making my way over to the vending machines, I do the same song and dance I did last time. A card swipe and a few button presses later, earn me a couple cans of soda, 2 bags of chips, and a few candy bars. It's like when the teacher asks you if you brought enough candy for everyone, only now that it's true. I head back to our table and bundle our foodstuffs into a makeshift pouch and distribute them. Olivia gets her share, but she doesn't say anything. Ah, sweet! Why, thank you, Inko. Damien, if you're so kind. Already on it. Is bro... Damien cracks open a can of soda just as Liz lowers her head next to him. She's wearing a novelty soda cap. Oh my god! Bro! She was #1! He then speed swaps the old can with the new one, almost like he's swapping wheels on a Formula 1 racer. Bro, this girl's weird. Thank you. No problemo. His head cranes back up to the top of the ceiling to continue eating the foley. Okay, alright. So, Nico, how's your day been so far? It's pretty decent, I'd say. I'm mostly looking forward to the photography, since Ben will show me some good photo spots. Cool. Damien just smile away, boys. Smile away. Damien just nods and continues the sandwich. He's zoned out halfway through my sentence. Oh, and also, Liz helped me submit my contest entry. Awesome. Can always rely on Liz to help you out. Flattery gets you nowhere, Damien. Just saying the honest truth. Wait. Okay, yeah, he's just saying you can always rely on her. Listen, the contest too must be everyone trying to win the cash prize. The money's okay. Bro, what am I even looking at? Oh gosh. This is whack, man. This is so goofy. I feel like the kind of Liz is interesting. Liz is interesting. She's not just a boring nerd. Her hands hold up a tray with each segment filled with a different sauce. But the real prize is having your submission featured in the sponsor's magazine cover and in a featured article. How is she still articulate with the mouthful of leaves? Do you have any idea how good it looks on a resume? Heck, I can probably get a scholarship with that alone. Oh, you got that all planned out. Would you submit? She takes a moment to swallow her salad and then shows a huge grin. I submitted my best digital art piece. Oh, digital artist. Oh, what is it here? The tray is set aside so she can bring out her phone to show Damien and me her entry. It shows me a village townhouse piece. Very rustic and classy. Looks pretty good. Yo! That's so cool. It looks so realistic. Thanks. It took me about a week to really blend some of the more fanciful elements into each other. I based off my grandfather's home from the old country. This is amazing. You can't even tell the whole thing's a digital art piece at all. Damien grabs hold of Liz's phone and turns toward Olivia. Hey, Olivia. She jumps up, having suddenly been made relevant to the conversation she was just spectating. What? I'm not giving these chips back. They're mine. She was not even tuning in. Head was empty. I'm just going to show you Liz's entry. Olivia narrows her eyes and leans over to see the image on Liz's phone. Please don't be a meticulous snob and criticize the hell out of it. That would not be very cool. She then looks up to give Damien a quick... That's the vibe I'm getting. Damien's smile falters a bit at her minimal response. She... Wait, let's see how... Okay, she doesn't understand originally. Hope chat's doing alright today. Let's see. Quick nod before eating her chips. Damien smiled. He back to the usual grin as soon as Lynn takes back her phone. Well, Lynn, so you're into digital painting. Looks great. Do you plan on being an artist after graduating? Oh, thanks. No, I don't plan on being an artist per se. I plan to be an antiques dealer, specifically with art. It's not a bad idea. Well, you don't necessarily have to be good with art to be an antique dealer or to deal in the business of art, but it at least doesn't hurt to be aware of the craft and maybe even have some prior knowledge on the craft, so that's kind of fair. What's that mean? It means she buys the splattered canvases everyone just uses for money laundering. Ha! No, that'll be the real deal stuff. There's a real market out here for it. So I'm taking the AP Business class and using the school's most prestigious art program. That's why I actually picked this place out. There's a real elite section of graduates from here. Oh, you're the school... Yeah, knowing antiques, it's actually good to have an eye for, I guess, like, value, I guess, the best way to describe it. Sure, I'm making sure everyone gets ready for the real deal. Do love painting, though. It's not just to make ends meet. Maybe that's why I got into trading. I hope she didn't get affected by the dip that happened recently. I can get the right people the right art they need. That's very thoughtful, huh? I should have thinking of my future more. Wonder what Olivia thinks about this, even if it even interests her. Bro is thinking about her 24/7, but Damien's really just exaggerating, nodding his head up and down. I don't know if he's agreeing with Liz or headbanging to some tune playing in his head. Ugh. I looked aside to see Olivia staring down the chips bag, looking pensive. Guess I'm the only one a little bit worried about the long-term plans after school compared to Liz. We got the whole year still. What about you, Damien? I don't really have a big goal set. The only reason I'm here is because the closest school to our home. Damien, I keep telling you about planning ahead. I know. I like keep my options open. It's good to be flexible. So what are you doing in the school? I just pick out any classes that seem interesting to me. Well, I gotta say, home ec is pretty fun. Big food in class and eat it too. Being the perfect husband. Yeah. Wait, what? What? No way. seen that GIF before. I've seen that animation before. To get back to my point, that art contest. If I wouldn't get that interview, it'd be an insane advantage. I'll say. By the way, did you submit something for the art contest? Oh. She looks away, slightly deflated. No. Really? Okay. Oh crap, am I the chance then? Hey Liz. That sounds a certain way. Ah, sorry. Didn't mean it like that. Olivia rolls her eyes and merely goes back to munching on her chips. Mr. Idecan said that you were really into painting. And I really like the portrait of me you made. Yo, he's pogging and she's horrified. Yo! Did she stop drawing? Did she just stop drawing people? And now she's mad that we snitched on her? Suspicious leer is now placed by a murderous glare. Yep, lunch is the perfect time to eat my feet! Only seen something she'd done out of boredom. Olivia's eyes close as she inhales deeply, the air of neutrality returning to her once she reopens them. She looks up at me again and down, as though something was different this time. I just can't. What's that mean? Besides, even if I could, they're not going to be looking for the best artists here, so you gotta show that to them. Show that to them with how good your art is. I just don't want them to look at me and feel like they have to give me a reward out of pity. David's face is frozen mid-bite, his sandwich losing its meat integrity by the second his eyes flick between Olivia and I. I can practically hear the blurring alarm in his head as his brain catches fire trying to connect the dots. I want to be judged for my art and not... Olivia struggles to form the next few words, letting out a weary sigh. It would feel undeserved. How? Yeah, how? Damien, shh. Has that ever happened before? Do people really do that? You weren't there for it. Some losers even tell me to take advantage of it. Why not? That was a bad move! Buddy, yo! No shot! Bro, we messed up. Dude, seriously? Why? So I constantly get reminded of myself? So I can't separate myself from my work? So I can get complacent being worse? So I can eventually rely on it? So the playing field can be even? Bro! Why? I should be able to pick what I want to say in that moment. You gotta be kidding me, man. That's a lot at once. Sure, I got all of that, but I definitely touched a nerve I shouldn't have. No, sorry. Olivia brushes her hair down. Look, I don't want to get awards and praise I haven't earned. I'm seriously not that good. I really wouldn't even win. She sighs in a long sip of cola. Can I see some of your work? No. Man, brother, we messed up big time. Man, she really shouldn't have put herself down like that. Bold! 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 I get it. A lot of the students here are crazy good at art, so I'm probably better now than I will ever be, and they're just starting. It's pretty scary to think about. I mean, like that landscape of the city near the principal's office. Landscape? Hold on. I took a shot of it. It's a bit tough getting my camera out with all the books I need for class anyway. Lay out the contents of my backpack, taking my treasured DSLR out at last. I feel like that's going to get broken at some point. We've mentioned too many times how it's something that Inko treasures a great deal. So it's got to get wrecked at some point. Turn the display towards everyone else so I can get see the glamour shot. A freshman made that painting. Just from looking at it, I can see why it won first place. I drew that. Oh. Her name is on it, isn't it? My brain finally makes a connection with the signature on the mural. That was you? Is it that much of a shocker to you? Quite a bit, yeah. It looks amazing. I mean, it's whatever. Had some dumb guide help me out, so it's not like I was the one who did it all. So when you said you can't enter it, it's because you've already won once? Yeah, basically. She looks away from us, eating her chips in silence. For the expression of being one's worst critic, never gets Olivia to kick herself this hard. I'm mentally kicking myself thrice for just thinking for that last part. God, okay, I will admit, Liz's animations are definitely a source of humor. This is pretty good. What's something wrong, Liz? Did she bite her tongue on something? Why is she imitating one of those pitcher plants right now? Liz? What's with that look? What's with the look, long neck? Just surprised to see you in better spirits is all. You're making it weird. Don't make it weird. Oh, it's been ages, Olivia. To think of Randy... Like, oh my god, he's referring to us. It's like Monkey D. Luffy. He's just gonna get our name wrong every single time. Every single time. He'd open up just like this in 2 days. He gestures to me. What'd you do, man? The girl in question freezes. Davy's thoughtless comments having thrusted her into self-awareness. Yeah, she is out. She's gone. She's gone. Well, she did give a warning. Yeah. I was excited she was making good progress. I just noticed his jeans are ripped. The rest of lunch we spent to talk about Liz's art process. Looked like he was trying to bring Olivia back into the conversation, but no idea where she'd gone. Part of me thinks she wanted to talk, so why doesn't she? Sadly, a question for another time, as Olivia's departure seems to signal the end of lunch. At least Liz and Damien wave goodbye. Nice. Always on cleanup duty. Darn it. Yeah, bro's gonna be late. Bro's gonna be late. Just accept it. Photography class comes and goes. Nice. Ben shows me on the prime sports shots and such. And Pronto 2 guide. I am reading somewhat quickly. Places like the music hall and recreational pool were the most interesting to see. I wonder if Ben is supposed to be referenced to somebody like the TF2 characters are. I have a feeling he's not, but I'm still somewhat suspicious. If they can pull out other stuff, I just imagine who they're going to get for the scout, the medic, the heavy. I don't know. Points the outer landscapes around the school. No wonder Ben's eager to show me his views are impeccable. And while he's explaining the image he has in his head, my mind still wanders. Bro's got the gator girl on the mind. I wonder what I did to make her express herself so much. Inko? Inko? Huh? I was asking you to be available sometime during the weekend to take photos. Oh, I'm free on Saturday. Excellent. We can meet up back here. Nah, he's not, lol. Just those two, I think. Sounds good. As we head back to class, I begin to think, really? Just those two? Dang. That's a bit disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. Something I can do in history class. Another day, another day. Oh no, Miss Frolicking again. Continues to prattle on about after one final festive that left the entire city of Triceroptis destroyed. The Synthonian hegemony was defeated. Bringing edge their crimes against both Dino and humankind. Does this all take place in Agartha, underneath the Earth's Christ, the Hollow Earth theory? Is this what we're going from? Is this where the Dino people arose from? With that, the Dino-Human War came to an end, and peace was finally declared after 10 years of strife. Bro, we probably just drone strike them all, honestly. That's probably what happened. It was a matter of rebuilding and dousing all those fires still burning, as well as the ones what to do with all the bodies, and... Yawn. I should probably care more about Prologue lectures, since history has extremely strong cultural connotations. But man, is it boring. You gotta get a good teacher for that, man. Ahead of me, Olivia has returned to her default sullen, deflated gloom. She's not glaring back at me, so she's probably over whatever that was. Or she still doesn't know I'm here. Boy, will that be entertaining to see. Assuming I don't end up with a mechanical pencil jammed through the lens. Nice. The student's similarly bored, only occasionally marking notes, and it sounds like it'll be on a review sheet at the end of the week. And there is, of course, no more note passing today. Sprawling effusion yesterday must be still in their minds. Won't be any more chances given, even though she doesn't seem to threatening on her own. The consequence would be dire. Especially if you can't call Sully over like her professional enforcer. He's the bouncer, basically. There's simply no getting around it. This is just a period we'll all have to sit through. And there isn't even any solitary to be had within our shared misery. Solidarity. Solidarity. It's simply the reality of a high school history class. The only saving grace is that she isn't stalking around the room looking for us to do something wrong. Instead of being lectured at, my hand mechanically copies down whatever she's written on the board. While I should be paying attention to Miss Propkin saying, I'm more than certain that we'll be reading the exact same things from our heavy textbook. Discovered appears, all equal is bored and feigning interest. Eventually there's a bit of movement ahead of me. What's she up to now? Olivia folds a sheet of notebook paper back and forth discreetly, creating a deep crease. Yo-ho-ho! Mr. Skull! The Gators are doing fine, as you can see. Hope you had a good weekend. It wouldn't be Thanksgiving for you yet. That won't be until November. That's why there wasn't an FE stream yesterday, because it was Thanksgiving up here in Canada. So Awakening stream will be next Monday. Not this Monday, from yesterday. Woo! Alright. Hope you're doing well, bro. Adrenaline is on the crease and gently pulls. The paper rips along the seam silently. Oh, is she really risking it? What she even got to gain? It's just a note-passing game. Maybe she feels bad because she got caught yesterday. Oh boy. Olivia passes the note to her left. The student next to her raises an eyebrow, but surprisingly takes the note and immediately passes it on without looking at it. One by one, my classmates pass the note along to the next. No one dares open the note and write something in. I surreptitiously... I was able to read that word perfectly the first time. Just realized that. It's a fun word, surreptitiously. Keep track of the note in the corner of my eye. Makes a circuit around the room. Thankfully, Miss King's eyes are focused on the board while I feel a tap on my shoulder. That checks out. No worries. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm doing well for the most part. Hope you... Yeah, I'd say so. I had a ripping headache yesterday, which I'm feeling a residual of it right now, but it's mainly gone down. It just messed with my sleep last night. But yeah. I'll see if I can make it the whole 3 hours. Wow, Mr. Congrats on being adept at your first language. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Say it 10 times fast. Surreptitiously, surreptitiously, surreptitiously. It's just got a lot of syllables in it, really. That's the only thing. If I scratch the folded page, posted my waiting fingers against my ear. As I feel an edge grind against my earlobe, I chew my lip to keep the hiss of pain contained. Probably unintentional, but a paper cut still stings bad, especially on a fleshy part. My fingers toy with the bundle of paper now at my desk. No one else is bothered with it. I wouldn't exactly call it empty canvas, but there would be potential here. This crumpling noise between my fingertips must have unfolded while I was thinking. Looking at the sole doodle on the sheet, I see a pretty simple rat drawing with a very realistic hand next to it, giving it a thumbs up. There's plenty of space this time. All games preoccupied in the front, don't you even notice? Temptation is there, making the fingers itch and finally getting a chance to do something fun in the sleep-inducing class. The fact is, I have a perfect idea that'll catch Olivia's attention. That doesn't ruin anything, that is. She's not uncompassionate, but Miss Prolking has a lot less tolerance for a horseplayer in her class. We probably wouldn't get another chance. And going by Coach Sully's one-chance policy with how these guys even considering playing along, I bet it really wouldn't be pretty. Let's pass this soon. Just don't want to absolute pain. Yeah, it's mostly subsiding, but I had to take a few like Advils and stuff to help out with that. I took a good bit before we had Thanksgiving, and then my uncle and my family were able to give me some as well before, and when we were there, and before we left. So hopefully it just subsides normally. Kind of makes me concerned for Olivia. I could just hold on to the note and give it after class. Heck, Olivia wouldn't even know. I don't think she even knows I'm in this class. Half pipe sounds freaking awesome, man. What's life without a little risk? Wait for Miss Polly to start a new tangent, make sure I have enough time. She said something about single content movement. Time to move. It's going to be occasionally a stick figure, but it's just a doodle. I can only doodle a photograph. I'm not sure what I meant by that. I don't know how to draw a wheelchair! No! I mean, isn't it just like a chair? Like, okay, you gotta Okay, let's test this out. Let's test this out. Let's give her. Let's. Come on. You gotta. I don't know if the game's actually gonna require it, but like. Yeah, I'm gonna. Let's see. Let's see. Oh no! Okay, there it is. There it is. There it is. Okay, I found it. Dang, this is kind of whack. Okay, so I can summon it. There we go. So I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is basically how it is. This is how you draw a wheelchair, guys. It's not rocket science. It's like you just draw the chair. It's like when you're at the disabled parking spots, like, and then this is like let's see. Then we got the sad girl, the sad gator girl with her jeans, and then we have the frickin' armrests. Let's see. Her arms are resting on them. Yeah. We're just gonna pretend that, like, if he's saying he's doing it as a stick figure, this is realistically what it would look like. Like, this is like, then, okay. And then if we just pretend that, like, this is the hoodie right here, then we just have the gator girl. The little fang. There we go. Let's see. Her hair is also green. There we go. There we go. There's the gator girl in a wheelchair. Like, this is not rocket science, everybody. Then we got the little eyes, and we got the eyelashes. Look at this abomination that I made. Holy crap. Did I ever tell you that I'm not an art person at all? Oh, man. Oh, this is good. And then, of course, okay, the most important part. You have to draw the axle of the wheel properly. You see? There we go. Now it's finished. Now it's finished. We're just gonna save that for later. Alright. So yeah, I do know how to draw a wheelchair, okay? It's not that hard. Get good. Get good. In the end, it looks more like an abstract bow-legged T-Rex than what I wanted. Oops. It'll have to do... Oh, come on. I should be able to draw it in the game. That's not even fair. That's not even fair, bro. I checked it over one last time to check the conceptualization to improve it. Ah, well. Pass note forwards. Careful not to notify the teacher. Olivia takes the note over her shoulder once more, not checking it. She seems to deflate a bit upon opening the note, probably because of all the blank space. Doesn't look like she doesn't seem to recognize whatever I did either. Maybe I should talk about it with her after class. That seems like an okay thing to... She passed the note again. What? Once more, the process of student taking the note, passing it on without looking at it, although this time it's a little bit more collectively annoyed. Probably won't go around again. Why the heck would Olivia send the note around again? No one's going to change their mind and draw something now. Is desperation? Thoughtlessness? Whatever it is, note's coming my way again. Once more, taking confirmed that once again, no one draw anything. New duel of a rat with a flamethrower! Oh, that's good. That's good. Cute. Alright, I guess this time I'll draw... How about adding myself to the sketch of the half-pipe? I gotta kill Nightbot for that. So I'm gonna draw myself as a stick figure. I'm gonna go outside with my skill level for a note passing game. Simple enough to do. I could include my sunglasses. Snake! Do you like my sunglasses? I thought it was a good one. Yeah, I'm adding this. Maybe I should also make Miss Polking isn't looking my way. Yeah, she's not right. Buddy. I'm in luck. Time to pass this on. Pass the note forward once more. Olivia pinches the note between her fingers, still not looking back. I keep saying that, but it's not weird. Why would you look back in that situation? Please me? Yeah, I know. I thought I edited Nightbot. Oh my gosh, I just realized. Oh man, that's terrible. That's awful. Yeah, I fandangled with Nightbot a while ago, and I tried to edit it. It should say please add me. So yeah, I that's gross. That's gross. God, I feel like I need to find this right now. Where is... It says... It should say follow me. No, that's the command. Add me. There we go. Yeah, I'm sorry to make the cut here right now, but yeah, I don't wanna leave that. Sorry about that, everybody. That was whack. Alright. Should be fine now. Jeez. Alright, back to our regular scheduled programming. Nightbot gets a little freaky. It's FNAF coded! Oh god. She looks down and she checks the note and looks up and looks a bit down again. She glances at the corner I'd drawn in. No! No! What? What? She eated it? No way! What did she do? She smashed it? She got rid of it? She turns her head back slowly, just enough to make eye contact with me. While she eyes me with judging contempt and curiosity, I see her hand tenderly massaging the tip of her tail. Looking at the floor, I think she managed to chip the linoleum. Susan turns around again. She scribbles something down, turns to look at me once more, hesitating. She flicks the note in my direction. It completely misses me. I catch it midair, but ends up slamming my face on my desk to get it. Nice one. I palm the note into my sleeve and strain to keep my injured eye open. Buddy. The teacher probably meant the foot stomping. I found that spider. Good catch. The teacher grimaces. That better be cleaned up by the end of class, Mr. Nito. Yes, ma'am. I believe the sigh of relief is my excuse weathers her stare. She turns a few pages of the textbook. Reaches for something. She's distracted. I finally see what Olivia drew. There's a now surprising detailed dodge while whizzing towards my stick figurehead. Yeah. I want to be upset, but I find myself admiring her motion lines. Seriously, she should be an animator. I gotta turn the volume down just so it's not too loud in my head. I'm over what to add, so I'm giving the large rat sunglasses as well. He looks twice as cool as before. 20% cooler. I look at Olivia, pondering back at her with that sinister idea comes to mind. Her hood hangs open as it rests on her back. It's a rough shot, but... Bingo. She scratches the back of her neck and finds the note. She looks back with squinted eyes, judging my intent and scanning me for foul play. She mouths something at me, a question I think, but not the most apt-lipped, but not the most lipped apt. Especially when the said lips are thrice as long as a human's. Bro, she's literally got the snoot. She still unfolds the page. The second later, she's already added a new sketch and folded it up. Nope, lands neatly like this time. I expect. Bro, she has definitely caught you guys already. This could not be going on without anything else happening. More rats doing decidedly non-rat activities. Rats! Rats! We're the rats. They pray at night. They stalk at night. We pray at night. We stalk at night. We're the rats. I think that's how it goes. What's that one, what's that? Rats copy pasta. Ah, yes, of course. Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room full of rats. Rats make me crazy. Crazy! And so on and so forth. For some reason, it took me to a Vermintide Reddit when I typed that in. Good game, Vermintide 2. Definitely recommend it. I wonder what she'd think of a cat this time. We came to pass the sheet back and forth, adding new sketches and adding to others. My fingers are starting to tire when Miss Prolking addresses Olivia. Alright, Miss Halford, you may leave now. Everyone else, you may take the last 5 minutes to start your homework. Olivia takes her time to pack away her supplies, occasionally glancing my way. Gone is the paranoia. It's now just become plain confusion, as if I wouldn't play the doodle game thing with her. Even as she wheels out of the room, I notice her eyes still on me. I give her a wave goodbye. She seems shocked by that, turning her head and finally passing through the doorway. Right then, homework. Ah, crap. It not only occurs to me there's a pretty good reason the teacher doesn't want us slacking off during class. For the last 5 minutes, I tried to speed read the second chapter in its entirety. Failing to get any good information used for today's homework, I resolved to just check online for a lecture that's not as boring. Maybe one with good animation, even. When the rest of us are finally excused, I realized I still got the page full of doodles. Considering all the stuff on it, I feel like I'd wasted to toss it away. I had to keep it slipping into my binder's extra plastic sleeves. With everything safely packed away, I shoulder my backpack and exit the room. Smooth. Man, now I get why Olivia gets to leave the classes, some classes early. The halls are so packed and chaotic once class ends. I always end up next to being pushed around by other rowdy students. Yeah. One school, where's this? Something else? The word Riptide comes to mind. Just around a few minutes just for it to die down. It's going to be my routine now. Pass by a few more art displays on my first floor. This isn't the art wing, but there's still a bunch of displays up. Maybe there simply isn't enough space. Something presses into my chest and lurches me to stop. Ah! Okay. Her jaw open, but no sound comes out. She realizes... This is so awkward! Indecisively darting between her hoodie pocket and her armrest. Is she expecting something? Oh, the note maybe? Hey, you could have told me. Huh? That you were in Miss Prolking's class too. You could have mentioned that. Sorry, I guess I was aiming for a bit of a dramatic reveal there. She brushes her hair aside. Well, whatever. Later, I guess. Oh. Okay. Why'd you stop me there? She stops her chair in mid-turn with her eyes, gray eyes contemplating the dirty floor. I don't really get you. Her eyes turn back to me, and now I can see the nervousness in her pupils. Why do you care? Why indeed? Well, I guess the main reason is I want to be friends. With me, though? Sure. Those tiny moments, which I can see the... What on earth? Yo, buddy. When I saw the Gator Girl, hyper anime comes to mind, but I couldn't help but smile. Those small shows of just genuine feelings. I think Mr. Idekin was right, honestly. Olivia hums in disagreement, finally turning away. Ah, crap. Maybe that was too forward of me. I swing my backpack around so I can reach inside of it. I still have that note. Note? What, with the doodles from class right now? Why? Just figured you'd want it. It was fun filling it out and all. Just about to pull up my binder, the Gator Girl looks back at me and shakes her head. It's just doodles. You can throw it out. Keep it. If it's so important. For the briefest second, I swear I saw her mouth a tiny smile. But now she's back to looking neutrally at the elevator. School elevators. Why didn't more people use it? It's almost like it's supposed to be accessibility! She flashes a key from her pocket, so it's part of her accommodations. Makes sense. Now the hallways have cleared up a bit. Moves her arm to push the button and jams the key in some slot. What's to look for? You coming? I don't know why I just JoJo posed there. Oh, that's cute. That's nice. A slide in beside Olivia just before the door closes. Yo, we get elevator privileges that don't belong to us and should be used by other people who deserve them more. That's why you should have to catch your foot and just reopen it. Man, this thing is ancient. There's even an inspection certificate lazily plastered above the door from this side. It's covered in coffee stains and other signs of age. Ay, 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 ay. This thing, bro, if there is a freaking moment where she's stuck in the elevator because it's broken, that is gonna be insane. Olivia shrugs. What's the worst that can happen to her? Touche, game writer. Touche. Yeah, that was. God, this is. I can't say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. It's like the equivalent of me making cancer jokes all the time because of my shoulder. Alright. She's got a good sense of humor. She hides me with a smirk. Now she's strapped with the gator girl. Ka-chunk. My heart drops as the space around me seems to drop for a split second. The sound of the worn out elevator mechanics fill the cramped space. How slow is this thing? Look over Olivia, and she used this thing daily. Surely it runs smoother. Her mouth hangs slightly open with a amused grin. She's used to this. We're not. Relax, dude. This is normal. Alright, this is normal. This thing jostling around is going to drop us at any second. It's completely normal. We reach the bottom. The door clunks open and practically fall out. Casually rolls from behind. 7 sensible degrees of superiority. Bruh, she's laughing at us. Anyway, see you later. Oh, yeah, see you. Left on my lonesome. That was chill. That was funny. You know, I've been for the thumbnails, I really want to use the backgrounds. And I've been trying to find just like I don't know if they're just the GIFs or GIFs if you're heretical that they use for like the background to see how they function, but I just found some random Japanese high school background for this thumbnail. I don't know. It's goofy, but whatever works. Journey home. It strikes me how much progress I've made with Olivia. It's definitely still in the awkward phase, but I can see she's opening up little by little. It's starting to be amusing to see her get confused by her friendly gestures. All in all, I got a pretty good feeling about this. Liz and sure we're overreacting, though. I'll be sure to tell them all about it. What, no whale man? A week into September, it's come and gone. I'm finally feeling acclimated to St. Hammond. Oh, whoops. I didn't realize right-clicking would do that, but let's actually save. Just in case. That's actually pretty convenient. Over the past week or so, I've been getting more and more used to my new friends, learning new quirks over them daily, lunch and classes, like Olivia's penchant for tail whips. Again, like, the backgrounds are nice. They are really, really, really nice looking. So in the metro, my tennis spot my shin. So not to borrow I also learned not to borrow Olivia's stuff without asking. She tries to keep to herself even when we're partnered up. I do my best to play nice. Not to say when she's been rude or anything, just quiet. Or I can't figure that part of her sounds was just nerves. Except in that sound fact, I think we found some small understanding between us. I have to think she's starting to see me as a friend now. Among other things, Damien and Liz give me their numbers. Or rather, Damien give us both his and Liz's numbers. Liz basically doxed her. See, I don't know why. I always end up spelling dox with... is dox spelled with 1 X or 2 X's? Okay. So it's kind of so yeah, 1x is recommended, but like I've seen people use the double X so often. Huh. I also got Ben's number since I figured to be more on team project and photography class. My eyes were over from past messages from my new friends. And I'm so engrossed rereading them that I nearly missed the important announcement in my stop. Catch up a jacket, yank it out and drag down the tracks. Yeah, that'd be sucky. It's Friday, meaning after today comes the weekend. It was a quick walk from the station. I see the school enter my field of view now. The school looks completely barren. Huh. Is it closed? Weird. Did bro come on a holiday? So where is everyone? Yep. Hello? What do you... There's a beef process on the other end of the line. Oh, didn't you hear? Hear what? Today's the last day of the... Of course, all the cold-blooded individuals are staying home. It's the warm weekend. Today's the last warm day of the season. Actually, that does sound like a realistic holiday for a reptile species of humanoid. Yeah, we're having a cookout at my place today. Say, want to come over? The generous but spontaneous offer caused me to hesitate for a moment to respond. Thanks to the offer, Damien, but it's alright. I wouldn't want to intrude you guys' party. What? It's no big deal at all, dude. My folks enjoy the company. There's going to be plenty to eat, too. Plus, Olivia's here as well. Now the Gator Girl. Either go to the party or I just take the metro back home and sit in my room doing nothing. Inky, you still there, buddy? Yeah, still here. Was just clearing my schedule. You sure it wouldn't be an issue? Of course not, amigo. A friend of mine is a friend of the family. Well, alright then. Nice. I'll text you the address. Soon as you... See you soon. Is bro coded Latino? I have no idea. Or he's just using the phrases because he feels like it. Okay, text notification. D-Man. He is the D-Man. Damien. That's a good nickname. That's a good nickname. I can't even deny that. That's a nickname worthy of Da Vinci right there. He would also be called D-Man, I imagine, actually. Go the long way around the long road, doesn't chain around this dog. Oh my gosh, bro might actually get attacked by a dog. Can we suggest my Grungle maps? Grungle maps. Pretty close to school. Of course, a little long in the Damon's instructions, and I'm about to try out running a loose dog with my physique. Better make my way over then. It's a nice place, relatively speaking. 61193. The house looks standard for a house in this neck of the woods or neighborhood. It's a one-story place. A two-story bungalow is not bad. Definitely a family house. Walked to the stone path next to ring the doorbell. Grew by wrapping my fingers and started to chafe a bit. Just coming away, I felt bad coming empty-handed, so I got something for the party. Simple salad bowl from one of the local stores on the way over. Doesn't seem like much, but my mom taught me it's courteous to come to a party with something. There you go. Looks like we were raised with manners after all. I must be wearing casual clothes or swimwear. Looking quite formal. Inko? Wow, man, you're crazy early. Come bearing gifts. Yeah, here I am. Didn't want to come empty hands, so I stopped by the store to get a salad. Oh, you didn't have to, dude. Seriously, though, you didn't have to. My family and our carnivores. But thanks. Still, it's not like even 10, man. Oh, You didn't give me time, so nah, that's my bad. Still, since you're here already, come on in. Well, don't I feel silly? And chucks it off to the side. Bro, there is a reptile Jesus. Yo! There's proof. There's proof. By the time to take in the living room and dining room, there's a number of toys torn about. Foam, dart guns, and loose game controllers. Damien opens up the glass triggers and a small push out the house. Hey everyone, we got a guest already. I'm surprised the pool yard to me it looks like an older, heavier set version of Damien. Oh no! I just want to grill, goddammit! He just wants to grill! Oh, howdy there. Hello, sir. His hairline's looking pretty good too. I'm Inko. I just realized I probably will get job calls at some point. Barbecue. You always gotta click it once. Gotta click it once. I'd expect a man of this caliber to do it. Randy Payne. But you can call me Randy, though. I had the grimace as we shake hands. The only one who gets is very sticky marinade now clicking to my palm. Ew, gross. Didn't think someone would come this early. I already finished getting the good stuff all sauced up. As soon as he lets go, he focuses back to piles of different meats heaped up next to the grill. Meanwhile, I grab some nearby napkins, wipe the sauce from my hand. What's on the menu? Let's see here. We got brisket, flanks, ribs, sirloin. Oh, baby. Yo! That sounded like some good barbecue. That's a lot of cow. I'll marinate a special mix of wet rub and dry rub seasoning. Wow, that's a lot of... That's lots of... Randy. I mean, Damien and Soph will be doing shifts. If you're interested, I'll lend you a hand too. If Miss doesn't rope you into carrying around too much. We're actually grilled before. It's not tough. You'll see. I'm here. I can ask Damien questions on my mind. I'm gonna tell you. Well, when Damien, sweetie, you shouldn't keep your baby brother waiting any longer. Aww. Oh, okay. Oh God, why? Why? Vinny. This guy. Oh no. Did we get punched in like the abdomen or something? Power Raptors, I told you I could do it. I'm sorry, Inko. Vincent, this is why I don't want you watching those violent shows. They could cause you to commit horrible and grievous crimes. Your brother isn't listening. He's already run off to find another victim. You alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Was that really acid? No. But yeah, you should wipe that off. Now. Take a hand towel. Splotch my pants. Vincent had punched. Oh my gosh, brother! Dilophosaurus spit only gets more acidic after they reach puberty. And rub away the spit with more urgency. Likely he's more me than his mother. Otherwise, you need a new pair of pants. Wait, that's an actual thing? So you must be Damien's new friend from school. Indeed I am. Yes, I am! Damien's mom heads up to the side of the deck with a tired smile. Hello, ma'am. Thank you for having me. Oh, I didn't know we were having guests so soon. I thought I'd clean up more. You can call me Sophia, dear. Speaking of school, Damien told me you were there. Usually I'm marked on my calendar, but must have flown over my head. His very bald and smooth, soft head. It's mainly us dinos who celebrate it. Yeah, dude, told me about it. I'm not sure I fully understand. In that case, I'm glad to clue you in. It's called Summer's End. This day marks the last warm day of the season. After this, the fall and winter start rolling. Huh, interesting. Well, this will probably make you sound stupid, but how come you celebrate? Well, they're reptilians, you idiot! Yeah, what? This is... They both skip, like, basic biology for, like... My God, man. Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah, I'm sorry, we're so stupid. We're such a dumbass. Oh. Used to be ice age levels back in my granddad's age, so we consider ourselves lucky. Otherwise, we'd be nothing but a couple popsicles with our tails for sticks. Patriarch lets out a laugh that's infectious as his son's. He wipes a tear from his eye and goes back to flipping the meat on the grill. Bro, I love Randy already. He just wants to grill. I can't fault the man who just wants to grill. Thank you. That's the second time, man. Like, Damien's dad tends to grill. I moved to the band store overlooking the pool. Built a couple of aquatic toys and airfield floaties. Man, I wish my place had a pool. Well, I do have extra jeans at home. Ruining one pair wouldn't be a huge issue. Nah, on second thought, it'd be really annoying to deal with the drying off and going home. Wonder how deep. Jump scare. Yo! Bro, she looks mortified. Yo! The hell are you doing here? I was invited. Focus on... I live here more. Oh crap! Oh my god, this is good. Anyways, not really here. What do you do? Yeah, I'm aware that people who like, I know there's water therapy for people who go through like comas, their muscles atrophy.
You do have suggestive images on, right?
I should.
Check the settings.
I am gonna check right now.
Because one comes around here.
Yeah, I think. Wait.
It should show.
No. It's like if it's on green, that means it's on, right? Joshua, this means it's off. This means it's off, right?
Enable. Click it. Okay, yeah, it's on. So.
Little bro's trying to help my virgin eyes.
I'm trying to help you stream. Bro.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. No, he was at school when I got there. Yeah, but no, I was gonna say, like, I'm aware that water therapy is often something done for people whose like muscles have atrophied. I don't know as much about like how people who are handicapped, like they can't walk, how paraplegics enjoy swimming, but I imagine it's a nice feeling that you don't have to worry about having to walk and instead you just swim. And she's also a gator, so like why would that even matter too? Huh? Yeah, check the doors and everything. They announced the holiday yesterday in homeroom. Didn't you hear it? That's what Liz said over the PA yesterday. I thought it was the school's anthem or something. Well, everyone was staring as I saluted. Must not been paying attention, but yeah, Damien asked what was up and said there was even going to invite me in. She sinks back in the water. Actually, stupid question, but are you really okay to... No! No! We're cooked! Of course, why wouldn't I be? Well, you know. Thankfully she gets what I'm saying. Sorry? Simply rolls her eyes. I like it in the water. What would you expect? I would have brought my trunks. You know, I'm not sharing my pool with you. It's her pool? No way! Well, why not? Instead of answering me verbally, her tail whips out some water at me like in a large wave. Yo, Ego, come check. Okay, this is pretty funny. Olivia takes the opportunity to slink back into the water. I think she'll be doing a weird version of Dead Man's Float. What's Damien yelling about? Yo, Damien? Bro, something to say to you. Yeah. He kind of, I don't know why, but he reminds me of Scott the Woz. I don't know what is it, but he just does. Sorry for giving you an acid punch, Inky. Looks like he taught his younger siblings about my nickname, too. Vinny! He extends his hand for a handshake, although it's obscured by his sleeves. And secondly, Damien, we need a few chairs out here and some folding ones. Got it. They're cheap wood, not really heavy at all. Won't be pissed if we drop the chairs. They won't... Oh. Huh. Chuckles, we both follow after the kid. Oh! Uh-oh. The table drops a few inches, though we were able to lift it with a hard crash into the tile. What about the cracks? But the floor is already pretty shattered around here from over the years. After their gold storage, it's painted to look like wood. That'd be the only explanation. We catch our breaths to give strained muscles a moment to relax. Why can't Olivia help us? Oh! Oh, kids. Oh, man. Oh, buddy. Olivia's enjoying herself in the pool, bro. We don't want to ruin her time. Her chair thing has wheels. We could use that. Don't give him ideas! No! Bro looks like he's actually about to consider it. No. Not in front of the guests. Yeah? It's true, though. You don't know that. Come on. The Damien Mini-Me pouts. Oh, my God. Just calling him the Mini-Me is so rough. I got better grip on the table now. Let's try one more time. Okay, I'm ready. 1, 2. Wait. Huh? What's up? Oh! Mom must have died with a plastic table in the garage. No! We can't be that stupid! Ah! There are no thoughts that go through this man's head. None whatsoever. What? He's gonna haul this thing back to the dining room, fellas. Great. Bro, actually seeing his eyes for once is actually funny. This is a real bro moment. Oh. Oh. Bro is criminally dumb. Getting the suspiciously heavy table back inside. Did we not carry the much lighter plastic one out the door? We're gonna have to do something else. Either way, I guess it's now time to ask. Was that about Livia going to her room? Huh? Oh yeah, sorry, awkward sound fills the air for a few moments. It's just... She doesn't really stick around for family events like this is all. Regular introvert stuff, you know, it's no big deal. And your parents okay with that? Why wouldn't they be? She's her own person. Right. She usually makes appearances for food, though. Hey, speaking of food, you want to go check the grill? Wait, why? There's no food to be... There's no way the food would be done by now. I know, I just like the smell. Oh, alright then. Sweet, let's go. David's parents seem chill. So yeah, he's kind of got, yeah, I can see the combinations. So he's got his mom's eyes and her head frills, and he's got, like, his dad's complexion, and, like, side and neck frills, but also he's kind of got his mom's pigmentation for, like, the chest and, like, inside arms. It's kind of cool to see that. It's kind of cool to see. I mean, the green eyes are definitely striking. Sophia's accompanying him, helping him place the meat on the grill. How's it coming along, Pops? You making them how I like them? You know it, son. Have a look for yourselves. He steps inside and gives us a view of the variety barbecue of settled flames. Oh yeah, that sounds really good. Good, right? I'll say. Use a pair of tongs. He has to clink it once. Just once. You have to. It's like the rule of grilling. The secret is you gotta let these babies have some time getting seared on each side, and that way it really hones the flip splat. Whoops. There's about a sound speed never stare down a piece of meat on the floor. It's not ruined. Hey, Olivia, you want it? Her eyes appeal over the edge of the floor. Sure, toss it in. No way. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Anyways, that's kind of funny. 5-second rule. First, get the honor of getting choice picks. What do you want? Yo, I'm back. I had to go for a steak. Anything happen? I made pool shenanigans. Olivia ate floor barbecue. So that's pretty funny. I don't know, unopposed anything. Nonsense. Besides, better get your picks in now before the other guests arrive later. I think of it as payback for all the stolen chips you'd be getting us. Come again? Bro! He did want to talk about how they've been mooching off of us. Well, guess a burger is more convenient. I can't attend a family barbecue every day. Excellent choice, Inko. Want it rare, medium rare, well done. Go for the rare! He licks his lips as he say that. Rare, oh, carnivores, right. Pretty sure a raw burger would kill me. I'll take my burger well done. That's how I would do it too. Yeah, I'm sure you want ketchup with it too. Yes, I would! I would! I like ketchup on my burgers. I don't care. George Motz can find me in my bed and murder me if he wants. I don't care. I'm joking. George Motz, actually awesome. hamburger scholar, and he's got this one burger place in New York, Hamburger America, because he did like his a scholar show on First We Feast for years, and it was so cool seeing him talk about all these different variants of regional American burgers. And then at the very end, like, he basically reached the final level and opened up his own burger joint in New York. And I'd love to go there someday. I'd love to go there. But yeah, I am a ketchup on burger enjoyer, and I'm not ashamed of it. At least a little bit. At least a little bit. Come on, Damien. It's one well done burger. Coming right up. Yeah, I'm not going to take any chances. Just saying, you're missing out, amigo. Yeah, the most I've had is like... The most I'll ever have is... Like, I think... medium well. That's probably it. I won't ever do a medium or medium rare. Absolutely not. I won't. It's... I don't know why. It's... Even if there's not actual blood, it's just the hemoglobin. At least that's what I think it's called. That's like the redness you see in more rare cuts of meat. Of beef, I should say. I don't know. No, thank you. I'm good. Mother was just messing in. We'd rather serve that sort of thing to a guest who can afford the suit. Randy lets out a hearty guffaw as he lets the burgers on his grill. It's alright, son. May I look like it? Volcadera had its share of humans. For I know, you guys can eat about anything, right? Raw meats aside. I mean, yeah, I guess. Must be nice to be able to grab whatever's on sale at the market. Meat prices these are getting pretty crazy. Boy, would that be the truth! It still is. I've seen some synthetic meat around. That might be cheaper. Why not try it out? Ah! Ah! No vegans. No way. No way, bro. We're talking about vegan meat. There's no Beyond Burger in this household, I know. Yo, I actually have had some, like, vegetarian, like, or slash, like, vegan burgers, hot dogs before. Some of them are really good, but the thing you have to be really careful of is, especially with those types of products, is they essentially have to supplement slash replace the umami flavor of the beef with sodium. Tons of sodium. Packed full of sodium. If you make it yourself, though, like, there are other ways you can make it more flavorful using Worcestershire sauce, smoked paprika, vital wheat gluten. I've seen, like, some veggie stuff be made with. But, yeah. Like, the Beyond Meat stuff, you can probably do better than that. Bro, they're not having it. Bro, the whole squad is laughing. The grill... The grill gained sentience for a half second just to judge us. Sorry. There's one taboo I stumbled into head first. Noted. I better change the subject. Things are more awkward. So, hey, Damien, I've been curious about the whole time. What exactly is summer and celebration anyway? It's one day of the year. But why is it a holiday? Ah, that. Actually, I don't remember that either. I would expect him to say something like that. Should be paying more attention at school. But considering he doesn't know much about his own culture he's currently celebrating. Actually, it probably doesn't even need a reason. Why would you? It's just the last warm day of the year. Any excuse for get-togethers is fine in my book. Kids thumbs down. The children can live without shattering something. We don't get to go to school. It's nice and warm. We get to eat real good. I think those Mayans had the right idea. Vinny! Mayans, yeah, ink... What is bro asking right now? Is he gonna ask us if we're a virgin? It's not time the guest showed up too, isn't it? They'll be here any minute. Oh, Olivia! Crosshair Olivia contentedly drift in the middle of the pool. Look at Crosshair's hearing Daniel's mom should begin paddling towards the raised desk. Deck. The deck. Are you going in so soon? Yeah. Are you sure you don't want to wait until the others get here? Yeah, I can't wait the food's ready so we can all eat together. I'd rather not. I have a lot of art stuff I have to do, sorry. Damon's little brother steps out from the small deck. But you said you'd come play sometime today. Hey, she's got a soft spot for the kid, at least. She tries to hold back her uncertain tone with a shaky smile. Maybe later, Vinny. Have fun? She lifts herself in the pool and kneels atop her chair. I'm confused at how her legs work, but my best guess is that they only do above the knees. Turning about her hands, carefully set her feet on her chair's footrests. Fully settled into the chair, she rolls herself, sliding back toward the house. I think the table is just about set. Now I really have to waiting on the others. David, has your friend texted you at all? Yeah, Liz said she'd be here about now. Oh, Liz is nice. Bring her uncle too. Oh no, more of them. More long necks. I'll bust out the brewskis then. In fact. David shields his eyes, looks upward at me. I could turn, but this angle I don't see anything. Yeah, they're in the front yard. I'm gonna go get them. Come on, don't make it weird. Hey, everyone. Oh, Inko, you're here. Yeah, I got roped in. Neat. Come on, Uncle Mike, through here. Hey, now I'm not that old. Bruh! What? What? It's gotta be uncle-in-law, right? What the heck? What? Actually, it kind of makes sense that Liz would have connections, but dang! Shoot! Bro is wearing a suit in broad daylight when it's hot as hell out. That is not what I told him to get. The gold chain with the money sign. Hey, Michael! Randy, how you been? The two pat each other on the backs, give a firm handshake. Doing good, doing good. How about yourself? What's with this ridiculous getup? Is he wearing a cape? No. Is it Mardi Gras? No, nothing like that. I've just been trying to relate a bit more to the younger generation recently. How do you do, fellow kids? We're just too different these days and all. Oh, come on, leave that stuff to the kids. And he sees me. Huh, Mr. Ferris? You know him? Yeah, we've met. He takes the same train as me. Way to put him on the spot, bro. Liz jerks her head in my direction furiously. I'm gonna get it later. Oh, there it goes. There's every single ligament in her hand is now shattered. Oh god, really regretting the handshake now. It popped in my bones all at once. The food will be ready soon. Go turn on the grill. Oh, don't worry, kid. All you gotta do is keep an eye on them and make sure they don't catch fire. We are now the grill master. I will take this responsibility very seriously. Sorry, more Damien. I just said chairs at the table. You gotta click them, man. That's how you boost the confidence. Hey ya! Jump scare alert. Oh, sorry, buddy. What? Do not take your hand off the grill. Aaron's cooking. Figure what's on the menu. What do you think I'm doing? Why on earth is my uncle trying to dress? Why on earth are you getting my uncle to dress like he's going out on a music video? He asked for help. You thought that was good help? Yes, he just didn't make it right. Take it right. Cross the he's jumping at the shiny odd. Kids lent it to him. See, problem solved. Ignore the video now. Starting to drown like a gangster. No. Oh man, whatever. What's actually cooking? Motion silver tray atop to the grill. It's a lot of meat. Actually, aren't you her before Liz? I am, but I think Damien thought ahead of me. We are the wingman, bro! Yo! We absolutely just saved this man's butt. I knew he would forget about me like that! No! Oh, God! We cannot, oh man, we had the perfect opportunity to make her sad, but also, is Livy out here? She was in the pool. Decided to go inside. Bro, flip the stuff on the grill, man. It's gonna burn. Yeah, I was hoping she'd stuck around for once. He said David's such a good boyfriend. Bro, I didn't even put the dots together. I didn't even know they were a thing. Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. He's a bad boyfriend. He's He's a bad boyfriend. Oh man. Totally not inconsiderate and trying not to be mindful of other people's needs. Couldn't be him. Couldn't be him. Well, he is mindful of Olivia at least, which is something. I should do this often. Every time Damien folks throw a party, she slips away into her room. Let me see her at the window. I would expect Liz to see her at the window. Yeah, I would expect Miss Longneck to see it. Can't we see from this angle? Why would now be any different then? Because we're here. Liz shoots me a knowing look. What? Well, I figured she was opening up to you a little. I mean, I guess. To some degree. Not like I have a frame of reference. At best, I could kind of talk to Olivia now. Sss. What, did you just hiss at me? No. Buddy. Oh, God! Buddy. Buddy, we cannot... Listen, in this economy, we cannot afford to ruin meat. You cannot. You probably just burned $50 right there. Yeah, it's strange, but also good. It's only a bit surreal after all this time. That's how Sign shrugs. Oh, it's a shame, but it is what it is. See you around. The rest of the gathering leaves me around the grill once again. Burnt piece of meat aside, the rest of the loot's looking good. Still, I'm not exactly the best grill. Bro, I went to a Japanese grill with some friends a few months ago. It was so good. So good. The chicken and the beef were just amazing. Oh. It was like one of those hot pots, one of those hot pot grills where they give you all the cuts of meat fully flavored and everything. You just gotta put it on the grill and cook it to your desired doneness. Oh man, it was delicious. Whatever food's actually cooked are not in a purely aesthetic manner. A couple more flips so the meat's brown and sizzling, which is good enough in my book to put them along with the other finished pieces. I think I'm about done with my shift. Damien's turn is next. He's just wrapping around a few next things. Few things. Who's enraptured with whatever high concept discussion they're having. Hey, Damien! Damien's frill things perk a bit as he turns around to face me. Your turn on the grill. Ah, you got it, hombre. He waves over Liz to take firm hold of the spatula. Time. Was that Damien's cut? I'll finish cooking the last piece, Zinky. It'll be awesome. She could be awesome too. Can you start serving the others with what's ready to chow down on? Anon grabbed the tray of cooked meat. And then I said, well, it's because you look like a student yourself, miss. Ah, isn't that rich coming in from you? Meat, 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 meat. I swear, again, Vinny looks like Scott the Woz. He just reminds me of Scott. Remember your manners. Hopefully with my salad too. Oh, okay, that's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. Everyone's having a good time with the meal. That's cute. That's cute. Well, it's nice. It's nice art. Everyone's having a pretty good time with their meal, even eating some of the ones I cooked, though I can see Damien's little brother making a slight face of disgust. Still winds up chomping on the meat anyway. Pretty satisfied how my cooking turned out. Take a seat next to Damien. Let's prepare my meal before I dig in. Gotta go with the tried and true ketchup and nothing more. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't just do ketchup. Let's see. My ideal burger is something along the lines of ketchup, mayo, sweet bread and butter pickles. Probably American cheese, because American cheese is the best cheese to have on a burger. Even if it is cheese product, like it just melts perfectly. And I think grilled onions. I'd say grilled onions better than raw onion. Although if it's gonna be raw onion, it's gonna be like the finely diced ones, like you'd have on a Big Mac. Yeah, I'd say that's my ideal burger. Sometimes I like to have ketchup, mayo, and mustard, but nah. Not to say Damon's dad did a pretty good job with the patty. So what are you thinking, Ko? I give a thumbs up and smile as best as I can with a full mouth. The elder dinosaur gives me a toothy, sauce-stained grin in return. Well-cooked meat and patties and buns. I'm already in the mood. I'm feeling more ancillary from it, and we'll see the adults work talk, while Damien and Liz are handing the excitable Vinny. Yeah, bro is definitely spirited. Humming around a mouthful of burger, my eyes wander at the window. The entire yard is small in mine. There are tons of toys scattered in the low-cut grass, not many plants either. It's grass and a couple of shrubs running alongside the fence. The word quaint comes to mind. Maybe intimate. I could see pictures of events happen back here. Shake my head, clearing my photographer's mind away. It's Damien's place, private property. I have to ask before I do anything camera related. Thinking about it though, I do have my camera securely stored in my backpack inside the home. Uh-oh, she's been staring. Olivia leers across the yard. She's too far away to tell exactly what she's staring at. That must be her room then. Her gaze shifts a bit. Shifts a bit. Sorry there. I can't see what she's looking at, but it's in my direction. Or Damien's. He's sitting next to me. I carefully trace where her eyes are focused, lean to the side, slowly coming to the plate in my hand. She wants her burger? She wants the burger. No way! No! Shut! How are we gonna mess with this girl? How are we gonna mess with this girl? Chuck the burger into the woods. Whatever illusion she was under is shattered with a shake of her head. I can hear Olivia's note growl from here. She turns her snout at me. Ever since whatever she was doing. Ah! Get trolled. What does she want? Why not come out? Uh-oh. You can use the kitchen sink for that. Or the pool. Yeah, that's thank you, ma'am. I think I'll use the sink. We should have had a choice between the pool and the sink. If we actually had a true ideal of free will in this game, but instead I am railroaded to only pick a single path. So much for your visual novel. I'm joking. It's fine. I'll open the new paper plate and steak with what remains of ribs and discreetly head inside. Beef ribs are good. I like beef ribs. We can use my foot to push the rest of the way open. There's a coffee table inside the living room. It's a good place as any. Rinse my hands off a bit. Making a liberal use of the dish soap, I start scrubbing my hands thoroughly. I feel stickiness starting to unstick itself. I look out the window. So anyway, Damon's shooting looks to the left. The hyperactive hybrid shoots up from his seat, disappearing from view. Where would he... Woo! Splish. Dang, clothes and all still on. Kid was serious about washing hands in the pool. Man, I could have gone for a dip myself. The AC in here makes a huge difference. 9 degrees out today, plenty of soda, non-danger dehydration. Yep. Looks a little red too. Good thing I didn't bring it. Sunscreen, baby. Crap. It's not that bad yet. Maybe the Pains have a few sunscreen around. No, the reptiles, they wouldn't have any. Out! I just have to just deal with it. I could start to hurt from being wrung so much. The smells haven't gone yet, though. Anyway, should be clean up for... Oh, when is she gonna say, like, bro, are you actually stalking me or something? Because that's something I would actually expect her to ask of him at some point. A steak shoved in her mouth. She looks like a deer caught in the headlights. She spits the steak back in the plate and grips the insides of her sleeves. It takes me a moment to collect myself, muster up some conversation. Yeah, your delivery came in. You want soda with that? The joke goes unlaughed at. I tried. As well. Need to get to the fridge. Oh. Sorry. Step aside to give Olivia some space. She rolls herself over to the fridge, opens up and rummages through. We exchange a few awkward glances to the point where it's palpable in the air. So, what are you doing? Getting a soda. The kid's taking a spot in the swimming pool. That's fine. I'm just gonna go crash in my room. When there's still a party going on outside, I'm busy with art stuff. Stuffing the soda can in a coat pocket, she reduces herself with a flick of her tail, close the fridge shut. But the party, what about it? It's still going on. And, look, I've got stuff to work on. It's a holiday, so it's the perfect time to get to with friends and family, and I'm not their family, if you haven't noticed. And I'm not going to be here for much longer. That's a new look from her. Aww. That's kind of sad. Okay, the big... Did her whole family die in like some accident or something, and that accident is what left her paralyzed from the waist down, or was she born like that? Do her parents not like her now because she's paralyzed? A couple things different. Dance could top my tongue. I wish I could say. Would be too intrusive, especially after what she just said. Everyone sticks out the most, especially after she brought up working on it. Which I want to see Olivia's process. Would you mind some company? No. Too soon? Too soon? Maybe too soon. I feel like it might be too soon. What? Seems pretty empty in the house to be by your lonesome. Maybe it'd be nice to hang out. Yo! Plus, I've been wanting to see her art for a while. Especially as I recall her freshman piece displayed right next to the principal's office. I'll even show you some of my stuff. I have a portfolio drive in my backpack after all. I have to hold back my laugh as the silly strangled noise of surprising confusion escapes from her mouth. She's actually dumbstruck? I'm so confused. No, it's just... I don't want anyone else in my room. This is like... She just seems like a very introverted person, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But is there a point where it's like your introversion is borderline, like, just antisocial entirely? Because even introverts need to spend time with people. There's just a difference in, like, energy levels. At least that's the extremely basic understanding I have of it. Like, I would say... I remember the last time I took the Myers-Briggs personality test, I usually roll between 50-50 on introversion and extroversion. I feel like sometimes I lean a bit more... It depends on the day. I lean into more than one than the other. But I feel like... I do enjoy my private time. But I like to be around people generally. She hums... I motion the well-loved couch nearby. She hums at the thought for a moment. What? Are you really that interested? I've been wanting to see your work ever since I found the cityscape piece in the gallery was yours. Olivia clutches her hand tightly. Okay, fine. If you're so interested, you can watch. She goes back towards the shut door. I need to get my stuff set up first. Sure, I'll be here on the couch. I feel kind of bad for missing on the party too, but I'll ever get another chance like this. There's a small easel set up with a half-finished painting. She takes a moment to shift herself from her wheelchair to the end of the couch. Right next to me. She's pretty close to me. What? What is this? The painting looks like it's about to a bust of a nondescript dino guy. How vibrant these guys are. Pretty easily be a portrait of someone specific. This isn't that good. She rips the page off and crumples it in her hands. Starting over then? Don't interrupt. She takes a deep breath. The paintbrush near the canvas. Then goes slowly, though it's clear her nerves are getting to her. Okay. Wait. No! Was it subconscious? Or was it just like, yeah, whatever, I'll just sit right here. And we didn't even realize that we were making her uncomfortable. I didn't... Yo, she's blushing! Yo! You're the one who sat next to me. Oh. Ah! Yo, this girl. This is nuts. I can see why very lonely people would like this game. Does a double take at me or bounce forward? What's wrong with... Can you not see this man is whiter than the sand at the beach? I was born this way. I was born like this. Shut up, that's not, you know what, yes it is. I mean, it's red. Oh, we're sunburned, we're deaf. Yeah, I don't know if I can kind of make out some redness. Hey! It's okay. I'm mainly calling you out. It's okay. It's okay. I like games like this. This is fine. Just a little playful roast. Oh yeah, I think I'm sunburned. I look over the red splotch on my arm, and Olivia raises a hand and touches it. Ow! Why? Jeez, that really hurts. Yeah, it does. I didn't think to get sunscreen on the way over. Bro, we're wearing a jacket all the time. How can we get sunburn except for maybe like our hands and our big ball of shiny head? Point take. That wouldn't happen to be here, right? The eyebrow. The eyebrow raise is so good. Although it would be, if somebody wants to take a mod this game, every time the eyebrow animation is played, if a vine boom could happen at the same time, that'd be the Lord's work right there. Point taken. But what? Some of those. Oh, aloe vera. Oh, my mom loves to talk about aloe vera for more than just sunburns. Just snap a leaf off, but she almost. Was she about to say mom? Was she about to say mom? Or did she mean to say Mrs. Payne? If there was an oh man, Mrs. Payne won't care probably. I think I've heard something about that plant before. Yeah. All right, guess I'll give it a shot. Go ahead to the front door. Lo and behold, there's in fact a number of the spiky plants around. All I need is one. Grab a leaf of the spot with the dull spikes. Bends over, snaps off pretty easily. It's good enough to eat. Probably tastes awful. Pretty good at curing sunburned skin. Olivia started painting again. She gazed intently at the page. And the plate of food I had brought in had been cleaned. Holds up one last rubber mouth like a cigarette. It waggles up and down between her teeth. When she sees me, crunches the bone into it, swallows the last of it whole. Yikes! I bring up the aloe leaf. This it. No way! She's gonna apply the aloe vera. Oh, no, don't do it. You do that often? Not me, Spade. Use it to make. Yeah, I've heard of aloe vera being used as a food too. So this is for the family healing salves for Vinny. They're really pretty too. Aw, that's a cute look. Olivia Brinks coughs and grimaces. Oh no! The stages of the life just draining from her eyes. No, it's so sad. To paint, I mean, natural homemade healing recipe, huh? Gotta ask for that later. Could come in handy down the line. Remove my jacket so the aloe can be applied properly, but don't get far before. No way! No way! She has a crush on us before anything else. No, you're not taking your jacket off. No shot. No. This is so goofy. Oh man. She's so embarrassed. Oh man. Oh man, this feels good. Top of my head. I do watch the video painting. She moves up and down like it's smoothness and gentleness. Shows her level of concentration. Not too rushed, but also not that overly focused on the art either. Using the last of the aloe to cover my arms, I'm fully covered in the rudimentary remedy. Take us away in the kitchen, catching a glimpse of the party outside. Let's see. And it looks like they're having a good time out there, except for Mrs. Sophia, who's currently having just a very soaked Vinny with a towel. Back on the couch, Livia's painting is starting to take more defined shape. It looks more like organic. Painting sounds. Occasionally, a quick glance at me to see if I'm still watching. I don't want to poke at Olivia for no real reason, but this might just be my one chance to ask. Bro, do not burn down all the bridges we've been building this whole time. Hey, Olivia. Your family, the Paynes. They seem like a lively bunch. What's that supposed to mean? Like, if Damien was eccentric, but I still gets in the rest of your family. First of all, the Paynes are my godparents. Okay, alright, alright. Interesting, interesting. Secondly, yeah, they are. So, how long have you known them for? Practically my whole life. Damien and I have known each other since we were carpet crocs. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that's such a funny phrase. Also, his parents have known my dad since, well, forever, since before we were even neighbors. Ah, friends of the family. Pretty much. Whole reason why I'm living with them. Aww. Sad gator girl. Forget what I just said. Whole reason I'm living with them. It's because their dad doesn't want to deal with their needs or something? Words was spoken with a tone tinged bitter with something. A tone I felt very familiar with whenever my own family is brought up. Sure. Only sounds left are no brushstrokes on the canvas. My focus turns back to the patch of blotchy red pale acrylic oil slowly forming across the white expanse. Occasionally, Olivia's gray eyes would glance my way before going back to her work. Compared to the more rapid pace of time-lapse art videos I have viewed, she was more deliberate with each of her movements. Pretty obvious since most of those were done digitally, another thing I'd not have considered. Still, staring at the painting in progress itself, there's something uncanny about it. It's now more formed, definitely looking like something. Cupping my chin with one hand in contemplation, I use the other to try and trace out the peachy pale in vibrant red colors. Olivia looks back at me again, and that glint of something shines in her eyes. Hold that. Please tell me it's the rat with the flamethrower! I would love that. If not, it might be it can't be. Hey! How long have you been using me as a layman doll? Her hands fails to cover up the snort that comes up from her nose, followed by a grumbling-like cackle. Consider it the price of my progress. I want a refund. Nope. They have a very cute dynamic. Looking at it, slowly becoming an oil bust of my burnt face. Looking in a mirror, eh? Can't you at least give me my good angle? Nope. Turning back to the Mural du Melanoma, she starts adding a blotch of cream by my head. A sigh escapes my lips. Hey, I said stay still. Ah, why? I'm not that red! Another high-pitched giggle. Oh my god, this is becoming too cute. It's called an artistic license. Well, it needs to be renewed. Despite having been the butt of her joke, I feel myself smiling. Might be new sounds from her, but it's the first I think I've seen her happy outside of Idiken's class. And yeah, that kind of laugh of hers is infectious. You know, I'm starting to see why bro said this game was cooking. Alright. The silence returns, though the mood feels much lighter now. It's just a story of just random Anon meeting a very introverted and slightly traumatized gator girl in a wheelchair, and about them having love. Who would think this would become a popular game? I joke. I feel so stiff right now. Yeah. Don't know how long I've been holding this pose. This stoic pose. I guess the sunlight filtering into the house at least been an hour. Mural du Melanoma was almost done and was staring back at me with the most intense eye. Bro, at least keep the sunglasses, bro. His attention was left on one final detail, the hand holding my chin. Thankfully she finished the sunglasses first, because the reflected light from the sliding back door has been searing my retina. Olivia, hush! Do not upset the master when she is in focus. I turned her head and focused entirely on the hand held by my ear. Pupils moving rapidly to try and take in every last detail. Fingers twitch as her hand covers her painted hand. Her eyes now shifting between my hand and my eyes. Her hands are now quaking. She looks more to no. This is how it happens with art students, man. This is GG. It's game over. Turns away from me entirely, bringing both her arms with her and away from me and the canvas. Okay. Her cheeks puff out as she exhales her held breath. Okay. Whoa. Dang. That's really cool. The contemplating burned man. Finally, she turns her true red face to the canvas and inspects the near complete portrait. I'll come back to this later. Okay. Whatever you say. Where's the... I just hope it's not, like, too quiet is the issue. I don't want the music to be too loud, because I'm not used to, I guess, having things be a, like, certain loudness, because the way I have it set up on Streamlabs is a certain way. Okay. Maybe we just gotta turn the gain up, just in case. Alright. Can I... Yeah. You can drop your hand now. Finally! I lay back on the couch, feeling my spinal cord pop in rapid succession. I said your hand! Can't. I attempt to stretch my arm in front of me. Because of my stiffened muscles, my forearm is pulled back towards my face. Repeat the motion several times, the movement hoping to ease the muscle until finally my arm doesn't spring loaded. I guess I can find it later. Let's see. Alright. While I was busy trying to fix my arm, Olivia's picking up the canvas. That's about it. Nah, no rush. You can join the others or whatever. She drags the canvas, easel, and acrylic tubes back in her room. I wonder if she'll keep that one. Oh, and I wonder if she'll stay in her room again. We've been inside for a while. I don't think anyone has noticed we've been gone. Vinny and Damien seem to accept that Olivia would stay inside, but... Wait. I've caught her a bit off guard. Right now, I feel like convincing still feels a bit too early. Because we're not that close yet. So I want to emphasize inviting, but also... I kind of want to go against my better judgment. I'm going to do the polite thing and just simply invite and say, hey, if you want to come, you're more than welcome to. I'll go outside. It would be rude of me to leave without saying bye, at least. She looks at me quizzically. Sure? But I think I'll try staying until the end. This is probably the best day. This has probably been the best day I've had since I moved here. And my first real friends in a long while. I'm glad to have been invited. She's not leaving, but she's scanning me suspiciously. Damon's been a great friend. His folks have been really nice to me. Better than my own parents, even. You're lucky to have them, I think. I guess. Good for you. Have fun with that. I really need to. I think you should come along. My dad's gonna be cutting in, potentially. She freezes. What? Her eyes widen. Some color leaves her face. No, I can't. Why not? Mr. and Mrs. Payne. They already have Vincent and Damien to worry about. Aww. She thinks she's a burden! No! That's so sad. No. Right now they're hosting all the other guests. They've got plenty to deal with already. I'm not worth the accommodations. Man, that's rough. I'm guessing this is because ever since either she was born like this or an accident happened, her family just treated her like she was a burden. And so she's just always identified herself with her disability. I've pretty much always been a fully bodied person. The only part of my body that's slightly potentially disabled is my shoulder, and that's just because of the lack of movement or the lack of strength I have compared to other guys my age with both their deltoids. But I'm still basically fully bodied, just not as much as other people. Not to this degree. It's not like I'm missing my arm or stuff. Oh, but like I feel like I can kinda sympathize a little bit with that feeling. I've had people just totally forget about my shoulder and either jokingly hit me or like firmly grasp, like, oh hey, it has been a while since I usually have like my clothes on and stuff, and it like hurts a lot. But yeah, it's definitely not to this level. But yeah, that's pretty sad. That's pretty sad. I feel bad. That's a lot of save spots. That's a lot of save spots. Oh my gosh, man. This is really cool. Oh. Okay, yeah, there's so many saves, man. Oh, we got regular, we got auto saves. We got quick saves. This is really impressive, actually. Man. I am firmly impressed. Just leave it. Then, just leave it. Let them be normal. Even then, it's like I said, I don't have much time left. That's a little overly harsh. It was every argument she'd had. The kind of arguments that come from desperation and guilt, to convince herself it's for her own good. Maybe it's a little presumptuous, but at least the sort of thoughts I've had reading notes from my parents allotting me resources like I'm just an anthropomorphized mouth. Certainly doesn't seem like I'm worth it to them sometimes. But they're your godparents, right? They're helping your folks, yeah, but they chose to have you here because they want you to let you be normal. They want to let you be normal. That doesn't... Or a normal part of their family, I mean. I don't think they'd have you here if they didn't want that. Oh, please, go on and tell me more about my own family. Her voice is sardonic. She's not making eye contact anymore, but she's listening intently. This is all stuff she'd known already. But you're absolutely right about one thing. You don't have that much time left. Neither do I, honestly. Even if it's mostly because of moving. You know what they say about rolling stones gathering no moss. In that way, we're in the same boat. Give it a shot. There's perfectly good moss right out there. Oh, yo, we did it! I wonder if this is the right path to take. It's like, don't try and convince her to like make it a debate. Just say like, hey, like, you should try. I'll try it with you. That analogy is pretty dumb, but you're alright. But you're right. Damn. Let's see how horribly wrong this can go. They even have a ramp for her. Like, come on, man. The back door squeaks open beneath the sunglasses. I wince the sudden brightness. Take a step out and stretch my back. Wondering at the last minute stiffness from my shoulders. Leah still waits at the threshold of the door. What are you waiting for? A curtain call? Buddy, it's a porch. There's a divider right there, bud. You can't be serious. The grin I draw, sliding door even wider and beckoning wave, attempt to usher Olivia out with her as if I were her personal attendant. Cut that out. Don't make it weird. She's still smiling. Despite her words, her tone is more human than annoyed with me. Relax, nobody was even looking. It looks like there's definitely no more food left. About right. So, a small wooden ramp I hadn't noticed. Watch Damien on the bottom step. Olivia? Bro is absolutely flabbergasted. At the table, heads turned toward us, a lot of surprise etched on the faces of most of them. Instead of answering him verbally, Olivia's hand comes up in a nervous wave. The rest of the party resumes the prior discussion, though maybe a bit livelier than before. Hey, cool to see you out here again. Damien, what are you out here for? Can't stand being by Liz's uncle when he's eating. He's got those fibrous teeth. Ugh. Like blue whales have? Yeah, freaks me out. His dentist must make a fortune. Yeah. Hey, Olivia, what are you doing out here? Forget something? No, I just thought it'd be good to enjoy the weather while it lasts. He's pogging! Yo, he's pogging! He's actually pogging! The D-man is pogging. No, Damien, stop that. Damien quivers as Olivia's teeth go wider and frills start moving faster. You stop it! I'm getting unnerved by how those things move. Damien! Sorry, you know these things have a mind of their own. Finally, this weird flap still. Dude, you were just complaining about Mr. Ferris and his teeth. At least he can just keep his mouth shut. Hey, I can at least I can always wear a beanie. No, you can't. Remember that last time you tried? Shared laugh over some event they're privy to. When they finished, yeah, like again, like even introverted people are sociable. That's $1 million question. So, you gonna join in, or? She turns her head my way. I give her a supportive thumbs up. Yeah. Finally stands to step in, and we start heading for the table. Each party goer greets us as we approach. The loudest from... Hey, hey, hey! You finally came out to play again! The rambunctious boy hoots and hollers as he bounces and circles around her. Olivia huddles her arm and looks aside in my direction, feeling the stares from the table. I give her a reassuring thumbs up. Actually, this is perfect. Thank you, Vinny. This is something Olivia is able to give while she's still worried about just talking. I hope she goes for it. I'm a little tired, Vinny. What? No, come on, Olivia. You promised we'd play today. Like old times. Please? Oh. Alright. You win. I did promise. You want to play Cannon? Is she going to yeet him into the pool? Yeah, Cannon. Oh my god, he has the gold chain! I just noticed! Oh my gosh! Brother! Round loaded. Fire! Oh god, this is a bad idea. Woohoo! It was all her. I'll relax, Sophie. Vinny's still young. Michael, Vinny, be careful. Okay, Mom. Phew. Have you gotten stronger, Olivia? No, shut up. Anyway, can we do it again, Livy? Olivia smiles and pats his head. It's weird seeing it, but she readies Vincent for another launch. The Gator girl has a bright, toothy smile I never thought she had. Mr. Payne. Woo! Alright, I get it. Vincent! Yeah, Dad? No more cannon today. Olivia and Vincent share a look of disappointment. Now, there's a lot more things you can do. Vincent perks up and immediately rushes off. Oh, I know. Olivia turns back to the rest of the group with an uneasy smile. Miss Payne steps forward, her hands held up and wavering. Olivia? Hi, Auntie. Miss Payne has been approached, both with nervous smiles. When she speaks, it's with certain restraint, holding her excitement back. As though worried if it showed too much, she'll change back and go back in. I didn't miss much, right? I'm so glad you came out, dear. The older woman kneels in front of her and wraps her arms around Olivia. It's been too long, little Ace. Ruffles through her hair while his other arm encircles both Olivia and Sophia, while Olivia does her best to avoid his palm. I can see a tiny... Yo! This is victory, man! We got the Gator girl to open up from her shell. Time seemed to pick up after Olivia came out. Now, I just wonder if the convincing path would have failed. I wonder. So that's from those saves. I have the save so I can maybe check that out later, but I don't want to go through every single alternate path. When I do this playthrough, it's probably just going to be like one single path, or maybe I'll just check out the alternate decisions later. So I go out for seconds, few scraps at that, and I drop my food and I get a rough pat on my shoulder from behind. It's Mr. Payne. He looks down at me with a thankful smile. Mrs. Payne and Mr. Ferris continue the conversation with Mr. Ran Dry, but it would have given you another ending? Like something as simple as this event giving a different ending? Okay. Interesting. Next of us content with the hyperactive child with the armory of foam dart guns. Feel bad for Liz. She'd become a one-woman shooting gallery for the boy. And Olivia. And me. And Damien, but he looked apologetic about it. Now things are winding down. The food's officially all gone. Everyone is physically exhausted mentally. You'll go through them later. Just continue on. Yeah, I know. I don't want to worry about messing up potentially. Although I do want to try and get the best possible ending. So we'll see. And yet thoroughly satisfied emotionally. If we have pads by me, I've returned to the pool to cool down and stretch out. There's just one last thing to really cap this off. Okay, everyone. Yes, bro had to get a full. No way. No shot. Absolute. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my goodness. The whitest kids you know. That's a YouTube channel, I'm pretty sure. Oh, so goofy. I hollowed everyone on the deck, grouped up nicely for me. You can speed through filler interactions after you beat the game once. It won't skip over new content. You can get to the new stuff pretty quickly. Interesting, interesting. I don't know if I'll do that, though. Look through the viewfinder, propped up camera, focus on the adjust. Ensure everyone's perfectly captured in the shot. Alright, give me 3 of your biggest smiles. 1. Wait! Olivia turns away from the camera, looking toward Damien. Damien waves for me. Dude, you gotta be in this too! Nods words of agreement from everyone. Well, it's been a while since I've been used this mode, and why not? The time delay, along with sports mode. I'm sure 10 rapid succession shots, one of them will be perfect. Post-production 2. Look at this man! Yo, that's actually a sick pose. That's actually a sick pose. Alright, 9, 10, 11. Yo, no! No shot! No shot! No! No! We're so screwed! We're so screwed! Is our phone in the pocket? No! The look that changes on Liz's face. 3, 2, 1. Ah! Absolute cinema. Oh my gosh. The game was rigged from the start. September 25th. It's been nearly a full month. Things starting to feel natural in school. Compared to my old schools, except now I made some good friends. I'm pretty sure we were good friends anyways. I don't know how to measure friendships. Outside of that, a few party days ago, I haven't hung out with any of them outside of school. My friends just hung out at school. Good friends? Where does it put us? Well, it's still early in the school year. I'll figure things out. I'll figure out a friendship conversion rate at some point. It's like I'm rushing either. Shades, focus! Leaving my current thoughts, I realize I'm in the middle of climbing up a rock wall in the gymnasium. Yeah, that's one thing I can't do with my shoulder. Honestly, that's the one thing that I really do want to test when I do lose a great deal of my weight, is I do want to try out rock climbing, because when I was younger, and maybe not as strong, but still chubby, rock wall I could never do. I could never, like, physically lift up my body weight. And I'm legitimately curious to see how I would handle a rock wall, assuming I'm still working out my arms and stuff, and maybe, like, I'm still getting better with my left shoulder, but yeah, I don't know. I tried water skiing once, and, like, I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I feel like I almost tore my arms when I was, like, 14, 13, I think. Why was I spacing out again? Upside down? Nice. Oh, right, all the blood rushing to my head. Alright, pillow yourself off my majestic gym floor and hit the showers. Gotta work out the delts for 1 year alone. Woo! Made it just in time. Take my seat right next to Olivia and let myself relax for a second. Do dueling away in a notebook and take a quick peek at her new work here to see what she's turning into caricature today. Instead, the page is filled with various scribbles of what looks like to be a rat. Is this all a German reference? Is it all a German reference? The only piece of shading for its fur are on its head, giving save for a white spot around its right eye. Looks like someone she doodled on the note we passed in around history class. The mirrored mural shows its various poses and scenarios, along with some basic and some pretty creative. There's one. Is that Despero? Hollow Knight reference? These rat duels of yours seem pretty cute. Thanks. Actually, that reminds me. Look who else I drew over the weekend. She flips a couple pages of her notebook and holds up for me to see. Much to my surprise, it's none other than Mia. Who paid me? No! No! Oh my god! I actually hurt my nose from rubbing my face. Oh my god! My little bro just messages me after I say that. Is this all just a German reference? It's just an image of the Grinch looking diabolical? I'll find out. Oh no! Is Germa gonna show up in this game? Does he have a cameo? The world's greatest and foremost terrorist, Germa? I'm joking. There was the meme that I know people will have those infinity memes of Germa's power level or yeah, it's I think the one meme that shows up is amazing, incredible. AI deepfake technology compiles every single serial killer to one man, and it's just an image of Germa. Oh man! Congrats to just the meme face is the sus face. Evil Germa, Germa lore wiki. Oh no, oh no. Congrats to him for winning the Streamer of the Year award though a few years back. Seriously, bro. Bro really did work hard over years to get that. I'm just happy for him. All right. It starts to draw as to what I can only describe as the most flattering ways of. Oh no! Wait a minute! Is that what I think it is? Is that what I think it is? That one I'm not gonna comment on this, but I have a strange feeling of what this is. I think it's called Resonance. Oh my gosh, this is horrifying. Oh, it's Mia? I forgot. That's the girl that threw the dodgeball at me, I think. Can't really think of anybody else. It's gotta be. Tattoos of dicks, I imagine? Oh my gosh. I mean, it's funny, but how is she going to breathe all those nose rings? She doesn't need to. She's full of hot air already. Whore. It shouldn't be funny. The girl chuckles. See, this is a girl after my own heart. You have to laugh at your own jokes. That's part of Confidence 101. Well, she'd blow steam out of her ears. Yeah, she'd stomp around uselessly and then do nothing else. Seems like a pretty good idea on how she works. She's just predictable. It's not rocket science. Interrupted by a pair of students, I recognize them, though I only know one of their names. Yo, Inko! My Yumi! No way she's using that word like I think she is. She sounds like one of those mutants from Fallout or the ghouls. I just saw what you submitted for the contest, and I just love it. It was so good. I had to show it to my friend. Yeah, man, I just had to come and see who made it when Lunara told me all about it. And when she told me, I was like, oh my god, I knew it was just... When I saw you, you had that artistic spirit. Pretty damn fantastic, especially for a newbie. I'm a bit taken back by her backhanded compliment. Still, it is a compliment. The first one I've heard since coming to St. Hammond. About my art, I mean. Oh my gosh, I never introduced myself, did I? I'm Kiara. It's so nice to meet you. Yeah. Likewise. Cool. I mean, it's not that great of a piece. It's just something I had on hand last minute. Damn, you're selling yourself way too short there. Yeah, your work is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I'm thinking we could hang out some... No way! Absolutely not. Oh my god! Oh my goodness. Damn. Red flags! They're just flying over this mountain. Can't help but smile from my new friends. Wave their goodbye and depart. A heavy feeling of joy washing through my head as I replay the words of praise repeatedly. Olivia's smile reflects the overwhelming cheer I'm feeling. What seems to vanish when I look her way. Seems like you're becoming the talk of the school. I mean, I'd hoped to get some positive feedback about my work, but I didn't realize it would be that good. Olivia chews her lip in contemplation before turning to me. Say, Inko, can I see your submission? Sure, give me a second. Luckily, I'm prepared, not only to have my portfolio drive, but I finally set my cloud drought for it. Ta-da! Consider it my magnum opus. Magnum opus. Finally got to say it. You keep a copy of it on your phone? I got my whole portfolio in cloud storage. Learned it was good practice from a couple artist blogs. So what do you think? Oh, she squints at my phone and does her best to formulate her opinion. It's, nice. The compost of it is really something. You mean composition? Yeah, that. You did great, Inko. Huh, getting a compliment from Olivia for my work feels a bit alien to me. Maybe it just feels like something new. Funny! No! Stop making that face. You're not allowed to make that face. You're not allowed to make that face. It's like the Roblox grin. Inko G. Nido. Ace photographer, capable of capturing masterpieces through a photo lens. Yeah, it's a nice ring to it. I must see my self-congratulatory grin because her own drops. Vine boom. Alright, you did good. Don't let it get to your head. When the grin remains, she forces it by elbowing me in the chest. Warned you. That's gonna leave a bruise. The exchange behind us, Olivia and I get ready for class. As was the norm by now, Mr. Idacan began class with some violent abuse of school property. Good morning, good morning. And now settle down. We've got some announcements to go over. I sit back and see. Oh, stuck me in the chest. Yeah, bruise. Sheesh. Pill. Pterodon, can you read from the announcements she'd like every day? I lost my own thoughts. Bro never listened to the announcement and it bites him in the ass later. Later at lunch, I'm running out my best stand-up for... When Damien's out getting seconds, Liz had already retrieved her usual Spatons in the rafters. And then he says, "Oh, goddamn!" No way we're actually making her laugh. It's Jover. It's Jover. God, you... Oh, no! We're so cooked. Canteen to alleviate her sore vocal cords. It was a pity laugh. Stick photography. Oh, that's rough. Oh, that's rough. Oh, that's brutal. You got a better one? The mood is slow to settle, but Olivia's caught her breath as she speaks with a snide smile. In fact, I do. So, Triceratops, a Tigrex, and a Rhinorex find a lamp. Her mouth clamps shut and her eyes go wide. Olive... Ah, perfect. I was looking for you two. Did something happen? Something happened. Why is that her mood shifted the moment Ben showed up? Is she jealous? Or some bad blood between these two? Hey Ben, what's up? I figured to come by and congratulate you on your submission entry. This again? I mean, it is my best piece, but all the praise is still surprising. It's exhilarating, all these compliments and everything. A guy will get a compliment once and he'll just ride into the sunset for the rest of his life. Thanks, man. Hey, maybe I'll be the winner of this contest. What do you think, Olivia? The green gator flinches. Ben shakes his head. Also, Olivia, great to catch you here. Principal Scalar wanted to remind you need to clean up after yourself. Leaving messes in classes can disrupt students in other periods. Scalar said, what? Why not tell Olivia herself? She's busy. Also tired of reminding you. Olivia scoffs at the mention of her principal, yet keeps her mouth firmly closed. Must not be that important, then. Inko, I just spent my entire second period cleaning up her mess because she's not taking... Okay, that's different. I mean, yeah, if she's not being considerate, then that's something that has to be addressed. I'm not supposed to be Scalar's errand boy. I'm not supposed to be a personal janitor. Bro's his own man. He's a student, too. I'm left to frown at Olivia giving Ben the silent treatment. Was it wrong of me to think she'd be more open with everyone else like she is with me? Do you know how hard it is to scrub baking soda out from the carpet once it's dried? Can you just try not to... Oh my gosh! Oh! Oh, buddy! Oh! No, Ben! No! Oh man, that's the first thing this man said that I actually actively dislike and hate. That's rude, bro! Oh, why you gotta be so rude? Ben, what the hell? Someone's gotta stick it for the Gator girl, bro. I didn't mean that. I went too far, sorry. She's just like, I'm used to this shit, man. Everybody just treat me like I'm a burden. Oh, man. There's a anime series a while ago, or a movie. Oh yeah, Josie the Tiger and the Fish was an anime movie about like... kind of like a similar... maybe I'll watch it with my younger brother and maybe he'll like it. Maybe little bros watch this up. It's I feel like this is definitely a movie that bro would like. It's honestly, when did Wani Game? It came out in 2020. Meanwhile, Wani Game... yeah, Wani Game came out in like 2024. I'm pretty sure. Alright, gonna go back to this. It cracks a bit of embarrassment when I don't return it. Wait. Let me try shooting me an indifferent gaze. Ben's comment is really uncalled for. Completely uncalled for. I just can't stand around it when she's not even gonna defend herself. Honestly, I would say we're kind of white knighting, but in this case, like, I don't know, man. It's like she's so used to people treating her like she's just someone to mind and take care of for, or a problem. Alright. Come on, Ben, leave her alone. My point being, Olivia, this is, like, you can be, this is an example of being right, being technically right, but your delivery of it being absolutely wrong and uncalled for. I expect, like, this is, he should have started with this. It's like, yeah, like, I expect better from you. I know you're better than this. Not saying, like, you're a burden. How can you have expectations for her? That came out a little, ooh, did we just get a bit ableist? Well, I expect her to do the bare minimum, not waste my time. I think I went a little too far there. Man. Pinches his brow in sighs. I was standing there with the student council president, wondered what I had done to earn Olivia's ire just now. That bad? Mia really wanted me... Aw. Yeah. Spoke too soon. She's giving me one now. Well, you should probably grab your lunch while there's still time. I think that's when the clock's on lunch and there's only about 10 minutes of lunch left. Bah, you're right. The usual lines closed 5 minutes ago. His fist hammers in palm in epiphany. Oh, you can use the vending machines over there. Anything good there? I've been enjoying the atomic hot taquitos recently. He's told me he's a bigger fan of the bitter melon bites. No one is. I don't think my tail can handle that match of Kespacin. Ben gets up from his seat. Go check it out. Let's see. Oh, no. That just sucks. Oh, that's kind of humiliating. Also, bro, tell me this doesn't look like Susie from Undertale. From Deltarune. Blech. Take a look around the cafeteria. All eyes are on us already here starting. Various rumors about the safety of students, council presidents. Jeers to see how the song and dance goes. It's over for Ben. Gets to dust off his blazer. Not exactly what I meant when I said meet and greet, Damien. Oh yeah, you're right, sorry. Bro handled that like a champ. I gotta give it to him. Jeers were reflected in general amusement penetrated throughout the room. Bro's got away with words. In both a good way and a bad way. Hey, thanks. How's it managed to stay completely composed while covered in school mystery meat? I'm both impressed and jealous. Look, okay, I thought you couldn't. I thought you couldn't eat meat. Nah, even if I swallowed it, it wouldn't really be an issue. Thanks to the concern, though, even if he brushes off the lunchroom grime, carries himself with dignity. If it had just been me, this guy had some serious quick wit. There's probably a little more to it than that. Man, I'm just looking forward to eating that. Why not did you even eat that much meatloaf? It's the cafeteria later this morning. We have the leftovers. No, now it's gonna be a bit to waste. The floor. Support General's gonna mop up all that. Maybe. No, brother! Good, good. The bell saved this man from eating floor loaf. Ben-shaped meatloaf, angel on the floor. Rubbery. Oh, nice kicked in and going to the camera to capture the moment. No, yeah, nah, that'd be uncalled for. That'd be uncalled for. That's kind of whack, man. On my way to photography with some big couple, what just happened? I'm still seeing how Ben accomplished that. Wondering an incident of embarrassment which is detrimental to the social standing. The first I went through something like that, so humiliating people were spreading rumors for days. I mean, he is a council president, like... Maybe he was used to being the punching bag before he decided to take care of things. To anyone? Only. He was exempt. He was quick on his feet. Diffused the situation faster than it could have been started. It's like... disaster avoidance. So it's the thing would be most important skill one could have. Yeah, they're under control to see trouble from a mile away and make it a non-issue even when it takes you by surprise. I feel like it's just confidence, man. Confidence in yourself. That sort of social capital is something that I need. It's a little selfish, but if I were seen that way, then any sudden happenings would be forgiven instantly. Of course, Ben is... Okay, to be fair, we've only been here for a month. Ben's been here since... freshman. The world is full of people with that skill. I'd be lying if most of them deserved it. Most people get with stuff they use their unique ability for, just that, getting away with stuff. What should be seen as a blessing of a social buffer is just some enabling trait of theirs, a charismatic get-out-of-jail-free card. If I had that ability, I'd use it to push myself to my limits both artistically and productively. That's my ultimate goal. Ben's one of the good ones, definitely. He's definitely earned my respect over this. The question remains, though. How do I get like that? That line of thinking is cut off around the next corner. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh shicer. Don't be such a killjoy. I'm trying to... Are they trying to ride the elevator with her? Oh no. No way! No way! Bro, we gotta stick up for the Gator Girl, man. Paraplegic. Oh my god, yo! I'm actually about to punch my screen right now. Holy moly, this is so rude. This is.
Yo. You are not reading out loud. You're rushing through.
Huh?
You haven't been reading out loud at all.
Yeah, I have.
You've been too locked in.
It's fine. People can read along. Little bro is trying to criticize me in the way I do this. It's my stream. I make the rules. I'm joking. It's fine. Also, I don't want to say certain phrases out loud because I feel uncomfortable. Me as friends, those two jerkwads. Going on the palette and canvas, right, Olivia? A paraplegic Picasso here. That's you, right? Can't imagine how useless you must feel. Yo, Ben, how are you with this girl, man? Yo, she's actually evil, bro. I can't wait to find out her backstory about how she's the reason why she's a jerk. But like, so glad you're able to put those thoughts aside and paint some things you like. Yet for all that talent, untapped potential, you seem to lack some of the basics expected of a functioning young adult. Okay, oh my gosh. His lips part, revealing a cruel grin. Already been really dirty, messy. Oh my gosh. Getting all over the place. Really, oh my gosh. What the hell, man? I get it, honestly. She's probably just numb to it all. So she just kind of shuts other people out by default. I still don't want to believe it. Those two, they're so nice to me. What are they doing with Mia? I know them. They're smart. They know if this is what it looks like, it's horrible. And they're not the kind of people to punch down like this. But they decided to do this, right? So what's going on? Is there more of the situation? I figured now, she looks with a cruel sneer on her lips. Normally I wouldn't waste my time on trying to single out, but I'm going to use this moment to make you get the picture. Benny was supposed to join me for lunch. We had to stay behind to clean up after your... Oh my gosh. You got your issues. You can't ride a bike. Whatever. That's your problem. Stop making it my Olivia. Or do I need to start being a problem to you? Yeah, does Ben... Oh my gosh. Ben looked like your nanny. She goes... Oh. Just... Oh, this is just... Okay, I mean... Oh my god, they're absolute jerks. It's crossing the line. Like, you can... Oh my god! Oh, this is so bad! Oh... I'm cringing so much at this. This is just gross. I can't even say some of this, bro. I just feel gross saying it. I'm just chatting with Liv here. we saw me. Again, like, the fact that Olivia hasn't said anything yet, it just proves that she's just the bigger person in the situation to me. She's just like, I literally do not care about you. I don't think about you at all. I don't care. And I better remind you, like, you know what? I'm going to make an even bigger mess than I did yesterday, just to spite you. She kind of does feel like that person, but I understand that she's got, like, some decent-ish ties to Ben before things happen. I don't know. Kiara's beak clicks loudly and repetitively while Lunara's hand covers her maw to hide a giggle. Oh, don't take it personally, Olivia. I'm just teasing. It was all just a joke, man. I'm gonna be horribly ableist to you, but it's all just a joke. It's all just a joke. Right, Liv? See, I've heard people saying that if you're friends with somebody and you poke jokes at each other, talk about your differences, between actual friends, I would say, like, it depends on how close you are, but that's your relationship and that's your trust level. That's fine. But, like, with somebody you don't have any rapport with whatsoever, and you're just gonna say stuff like this, it's cruel. It's cruel. It's just mean. It's just mean. It doesn't matter if you think it's funny. It's just mean. Oh, it's one big happy family here. Sure, Jan. Lord knows some of us here could use one. I don't even know how to respond to that. I want to hear both sides of the story here. What history me and Olivia have for a confrontation like this. I think getting upset over her missing Lunch with Ben is extreme, but Mia's friends remain by her side, completely steadfast against Olivia. Is that bad? And yet Olivia says nothing. Yeah, it's like she literally doesn't care. It's literally the Giga Chad and the oh god, the Giga Chad and the I can't remember what's called. The Soy Jack. It's zooming in. It's a Giga Chad and the Soy Jack meme where it's just absolute fonking, just funk music playing in the background, and I don't think about you at all. That's what it feels like. She has her head atop her knuckles and her hand like I would during frolicking history lessons. There would be moments where Olivia's tail would press into the floor, shifting her chair back to the side. Like she was attempting to sidestep the conversation with her muscular tail, but Mia's own movements cut off her escape attempts. Mia returns the calm stare. There's no motion, but the staring contest was a fight in its own way, and the first to look away would lose. Olivia's frigid indifference again. She's against Mia's piercing glare. A draw. Nice. Care, I swear I'll kill you one of these days. Olivia takes the opportunity to move past Mia. Bye-bye! What, leaving so soon? No response. And so quickly that's almost normal walking. What the hell? Jesus Christ! Yo! Man! Holy... What the hell, man? What the heck? No. No way. Oh, that was a childhood nickname. That was Damien. Was that Damien's childhood nickname for her? The Need for Speed Hot Wheels. How the hell? Mia quickly steps again and places her foot on the left wheel. Your brain-dead finhead friend told me back in gym class. Yeah, Damien would do that absentmindedly. He went on about how you had it back when you were still... Oh my gosh. Honestly, I think you should embrace it. Say it, so say it. Well. Oh my gosh! Okay. Oh my god. Holy... Yo, they're being evil! This is evil, man! Yo, they gotta get some comeuppance at some point. This cannot just slide. This is like malicious bullying, man. This is awful. This is just terrible. I feel gross. I don't even want to read half of this. I'm just looking at it, just aghast. Well, mind making it cool with us again, though, right? I mean, you're such a winner back then. Okay, honest to God, I'm not gonna lie. If this was like 17-year-old Dave in an actual realistic school setting, and I had friends in this situation, I would intervene somehow. I don't know if I would just like separate myself or like just like separate the two of them. I'm like envisioning myself in this situation. But if I had a close friend of mine who's in this scenario, I would not just watch. I'm sorry, but like Inko is being a bystander in this situation, and that makes us responsible. Like, how can we just allow this to happen? This just is gross. I don't want to talk anymore. Am I not good enough for you? I can tell Olivia's starting to lose her composure. Her tail is limp on the floor, her energy is drained away. Oh my god. I think this is bull. Yeah! Yeah! When'd you get that memo, bro? Yeah, sure. Let's get to the part where we step in. Bro! Do something! Time's up for being indecisive. Defend! I'm gonna say defend. I mean, maybe it is kind of white knighting, but still. Actually, wait. actually am curious. I'm gonna save it for later at least. I'm gonna say defend. I'm gonna stick with it. Needs my help here. Yeah, this is literally me. It's literally me. It's like, yo, what the hell, bro? Basic Baldi. Okay. This is rude. Basics with Baldi. Oh my god. Piss off, new guy. You won't score any new points doing this. I grit my teeth as if it were popularity. Luckily, I know what to do in this situation. Hey, I can go to the teacher right now and show my classmate treatment. I'm disappointed, especially you two. Kiara. Oh! Social standing. You know him? Yeah. Doesn't surprise me as long as getting cozy with him, but come on, dude. We weren't ganging up on Olivia. You were. I saw all of it. You all bullied her. Bully, really? Oh my gosh. Pick on someone her own size next. All the people my own size think I killed them already. Kidding. You really need to loosen up, huh? Are you ignoring me? I heard you the first time. Oh my gosh. I cannot say that. That like, again, there are people who talk like this. Like, that are rude in this way. That are malicious like this. Instead of repeating yourself over and over like a freaking idiot, how about you try a threat that actually scares me? Suspension doesn't scare you? She smiles. Let's just call it friends in high places. No way! You wouldn't like it if it were you. Dryly. Listen, I don't care for trying hard. Shit! What the f... Ew. I'm not gonna lie. I maybe slap her a little bit. I don't care. Oh. I made the wrong choice. I can still fix this. More than you already have. Bro's gonna be roasting me because I'm reading too fast. She knows you shouldn't be embarrassing yourself more than you already have. Is that true? You gonna clean up your freaking act or what? I wanna actually, this is... No! I can't go back. Yeah, I'm not gonna go back. This is what I chose. Good to know. So I can basically try anything with you and it's no dice, but when things get rough for him, things change. I turn and looked at who turns, scowls, and wheels past me without a word. We made the bad decision. We messed up. Dang. Olivia, are you... we messed up. Stops in her tracks a moment, her head turning back towards me. In her eyes, I don't see anger or sadness, only disappointment. Her citrine eyes are downcast, her claws kneading the cheap leather of her armrest. And talking to me. Forget it. Want me to say her request? Okay. Hear me out. I kinda do want to see what the other path would do. I kinda want to see it. I'm curious. I don't want to make a habit out of this. Oh, wait. I kind of want to see it. What does showing support do? Amen. Stop.
Just deal with it. Find out later. Come on. Okay, but you have to continue from.
Go away. It's my stream. Gotta freaking wave off my little brother. Try and handle it with Ben. Besides, I'll probably fumble the words, make myself look a fool anyways, which I can do. But what can I do is nothing. Say nothing. Olivia pass by. She stops a bit. Can remember she's currently on the run. He returns to look at me with equal parts surprise and equal dread. I think part of her fear is I'm about to say or do something stupid. She was right! You get a warm smile. To be picked on by so many people, all I'm certain is they're doing no wrong. It's terrifying. Aw. Yeah. Yeah, this is probably going to be the better thing, but still. Someone beside her. She's not alone. The hell? I know that jacket. I know the bullseye. Head from a mile away, the group starts falling behind us. No! I want to do this so badly! Hey, Baldy. I'm going to break my rule. I'm going to break my little brother's heart. I might just go with this. Yeah, honestly, should have just done that in the first place. Olivia's used to just ignoring this because she knows, like, it's beneath her to just reply back to just disgustingness like that. Which is definitely one way you can do it, but I definitely feel like, nah, keep going. It's better like this anyway. What do you mean, nah, keep going? Yeah, I know. Gears start to turn. Hey, I'm talking to you, Hot Wheels. Sound of shuffling boots as it starts to gain on us. Just because you have a Baldy over to protect you ain't gonna save your hide. Neither him nor your friends. Claws digging into her arm less than nickname, but otherwise she maintains her apathetic leer. The more we walk, the more obscenities. Yes! Rage on, girl! Absolutely, like, keep raging till steam blows through your ears. Oh, man. Oh, man. Olivia is, honestly, like, very emotionally mature for her age. Like, that's what this is telling me. It's like, Mia's behavior is just beneath her. You skipless salamander. Although Olivia has a plan, but I can fully understand why she's letting... I can't fully understand why she's letting Mia walk all out over her this. But I'm if I don't believe that's what she's doing. That's all I can do. Who'd want to be... Oh, God. Gross. Gross. Is her dad... Is her mom the principal? Is that it? Mia's laughing in her own words. Olivia, please change your mind. Wasted. So you got something in you now. Say it, Hot Wheels. She shrugs. That's how you feel, Mia. It's like, I don't know. I don't care if that's how you feel. I literally don't care at all. Doesn't say anything else. She only turns around because the wheels are down the hallway. Your pose looks confused, not sure what to say. You really got her, Mia. Yeah, definitely should. Oh, no. Insidious daggers in her eyes. Her eyes really are sharp. That's my cue to leave. Yeah, this definitely feels like the better path. No Olivia to be found. Where'd she go? Suddenly hear Leonardo's voice echoing down the fall close by Mia's. Oh, no. Finally pulled aside right in school's elevator. The color of my... Yes! Yes! The elevator of salvation! Yes! Next time the oversized cube will have to use the wheelchair for us instead. Oh my gosh. Oh man. All I'm saying is, I want all the bad things that happened to Olivia to happen to me. Honestly, that would be very poetic. I don't think Olivia's the type of person who would want what happened to her to happen to other people. But karma is a bitch, and if Mia ended up getting into an accident where something bad happened to her that maybe might make her feel a bit of empathy for once, maybe it wouldn't be a bad thing in this one fictional story. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Never do I feel grateful to be in this death trap. As I catch the breath I had unknowingly held, my eyes lined with a pair of silver serpentine eyes. I appreciate what you did for me back there. I'm surprised. Not sure what I'd say back, really. Definitely better than white knighting than earlier. Smile back and nod. Smile and wave, boys. Be half smile, recomposing yourself. You should roll with me in the elevator now. How come? Well, you just become enemies with her. If she sees you, she'll be like a wad of gum under her boot. Oh, joy. Yeah, your best bet is just to avoid her for now. This way you stay out of the hallways. I appreciate it. Don't mention it. Oh, we will definitely become stuck in this elevator at some point. Stop for Mia from beating the snobby in the rest of the school? Yes. We hear a small electronic bing, and the elevator slides open. Oh, just ... History class is as bland as it usually is. Prologue continues to in some sort of historical event. Most of my attention is on Olivia. Brother, find another hobby. Why don't we talk about the games that we play instead? Like the one right now. Our friend is lost in thoughts all alone. Altercation was shaking up her more than I thought it would be. Part of me wants to talk to her if she's okay. Honestly, again, that was one of the most disgusting things I think I've ever, like, just... It's a really good example of what bullying can look like, I suppose. Man. Like, obviously, it's a bad example in that you don't want it to happen, but it was enough to make me just go, like, JFC, man. Like... Turn it down a notch. This is just malicious. This is evil. My message got hidden. I mean, I could probably see it from my end. What did bro try to say? Just DM it to me, bro. Just DM it to me, whatever you were gonna say. Preferably on the Discord app. I don't know. I think I have some level of chat moderation on YouTube. So yeah, just send it to me directly, whatever you're gonna say, if it's important. I swear, if we end up becoming friends with me along the way, she better learn something. Alright, that's 3 times already. What did bro say? Yo! Yeah, that's not surprising. That's not surprising that YouTube would moderate that. Holy crap! Yeah, that there's no surprise there. Alright, that's 3 times already, but the last thing I want to do is part of her. If class news is ended, Olivia uses her accommodation to leave the class early, besides we can talk about it in school. After school, she wants anyways. I think more I realized I had my first real confrontation with the bully at school. I heard that once you get into a fight for the first time, you throw up from the adrenaline. No fists were thrown, but I feel about the same right now. I wring my hands together and try steadying them. Jeez, I'm a wuss. Honestly, bro, they literally are more animalistic than human beings. No offense. Not trying to be discriminatory to dino people here, but I kind of would expect them to be stronger than regular humans. Maybe the quotations were what did it, bro. Maybe the quotations were what did it. The lack thereof, I should say. I stood up to Mia with Olivia, and I ended up in this mess. Final class ends, and I'm set free for the day. Yeah, she has every right to be cheesed at that D-man right now. There is no excuse. You cannot just let one of the meanest people at school just know a childhood nickname like that. That's just... I can see them after school, but I assume they left as soon as the bell rang. Yeah, bro messed up. Bro messed up big time. Hey guys, what's going... Here you go! David looks exceptionally worried and glances up at me. You believe me, right? Pardon? Olivia's nostrils flare with an exasperated snort. I didn't mean for any of it to happen. What's the matter, Damien? When Mia asked about the nickname stuff from so long ago, I just blurted it out. She didn't say... Bro, you cannot just assume... You cannot just assume good intention from someone who has a history of bad behavior, man. She didn't say she used it for something so unscrupulous. I didn't even know he had that word in his lexicon. I'm sorry, I just assumed he's a bit of a himbo. I'm ashamed it took me more than a moment to figure out what was happening. Guess Damien feels culpable for what Mia said, but why? You don't know what that word means. Who cares? Inko, really, I didn't mean for any of that to happen. Yeah, I believe you, man. Your heart was in the right place. Olivia told us what happened with Mia, calling her some nickname. Leans back over an unresponsive Mia, hands spread in supplication. She said you were there, too. I was, yeah. Olivia, you loved that nickname back when we were kids. Damon's words were dismissed by roll for smoky eyes. God, every new word he has to describe her eye color, it's... Oh, bro. He's fallen for her bit by bit. I didn't really mean it, Olivia. I know already! For a split second, she bore down her sharp row of teeth before gnashing her maw in frustration. Olivia's nostrils flared for a puff of hot breath again and could practically see everything from her day finally weighing on her. You were just being you again, Damien. Sometimes I wish you weren't, but whatever. There's a grayness to her voice once more, but she continues on. She holds her canteen up to her lips, but drops it immediately. Empty again. The grin in her voice is back, but she presses on. The nickname is just that, a nickname. I don't want to hear it again. Especially from her. Especially if it's just to get under my skin. Olivia stares at Damien for a while, but breaking contact with Liz and I. Why not? Wait, did I just say that? Buddy! Buddy, why would you... Oh, no. Liz notices Damien still organizing his thoughts. Seeing as neither of the others are going to answer coherently, she just sighs. Well, I wasn't around for this, but weren't they freshmen in middle school? When they were freshmen in middle school, Damien and Olivia would take the bus every weekend to an arcade in the city. I guess it came up and came around them, and it stuck. That's half right, but I didn't come up with it. I brought in a chunk of change for us to play stuff with each other. Flashback time. A match was just about anything that... A match on just about anything there was a quarter. Probably still is. But I don't think I won even once. Once she stood something to win something. It's like a switch went off in her head. That's what's going to unlock her potential. I'd never seen Olivia like that. So the teenagers were watching too. They saw everything. A couple challenged her once I ran out of cash, and sure enough, she ended up clearing the house all afternoon. It's all she talked about after school all weekend until we could get back up for more. Only took like a month for her to be recognized as some local champion. Somewhere along the way, people called her Hot Wheels. I don't remember really who or when, but I do know it's proof. She's got that fire in her. She's got that dog in her. Wow. Yeah, I had fun back then. Guess I forgot I wasn't supposed to bring it up. Have things really changed that much? And you did. And you did. Again. Damien hisses to himself, sorry. Just can't help yourself, but you're right. That was the best time of my life. Lame Hot Wheels belongs to 10-year-old me, not current me. Hey, that's a great story. To be recognized so well that you got a cool nickname sounds amazing. Being a champion, being a winner. All that disdain for the title. I'm not. What? I'm not a winner anymore. Because you don't go to the car anymore. I don't know if it's the one I'm thinking. It's only like a half hour away. Looks like this recommended everyone watch the newest Netsticks anime. Well, if it's the story and anything to go by, I'd like to see you be a winner again. Hey. These guys want to see it too. Damon's... Well, they dragged you to a lunch table all this time, right? Look at him. He's nearly keeled over because he's afraid of losing that part of you. And Liz? I think I'd like to see why you and Damien are really close friends. Yeah. Chris is again the bravado to speak up. My words left me immediately. I think I actually put Olivia on the spot here. Whoops. Well, contemplation. If you guys really do care that much about it, wouldn't mind it from you guys. Hey, he's pogging again. Alright, Hot Wheels is back. You guys now refer to Liz and Inko. Oh. You guys now refers to Liz and Inko. Damien's shoulders drop for a moment, but he quickly recovers. Hey, if we were getting that name out again, we should visit the arcade again sometime. I'd rather not. Okay, then how about a better name, like Death Roll? Maybe not. No way. Okay. Is this gonna be like a roll credits moment when it comes to nickname? Is it gonna be something like Gator Girl? Is it gonna be something like Wani? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Is this gonna be he said it! He said it! Many of the names are shot down by her, leave Liz and I chuckling. Dad down the floor of us chatted down for a bit more about the day in general. This head to the respective ways, and Olivia decided to stick around. Filtered out various homebound rides, or to the after-school activities, leaving Olivia and I alone. Yeah, I'll roll with you. Really? I mean, don't mind, of course. Yeah, it's nothing. Alice is a few blocks away anyway. Besides, I'm sure someone would beat you up and take your lunch money if I didn't. There's plenty of time to take the next train, so the two of us take it easy. Sun finally managed to break through the autumn clouds, making the walk almost unseasonably warm. Man, I thought the last day of summer was weeks ago. It was. I don't mind it staying warm longer, though. Feels pretty great to me. Olivia gives her chair a extra hard push. Letting yourself glide unaided for long enough to stretch your arms bask in the sunlight. I might have figured you'd like the heat. Oh, what? Because I'm a dino? No, not like that. I'm just playing. Relax. You're pretty touchy on that stuff, aren't you? Two of us finally make it to the train platform. Nestled as is the main street. See what train's a few blocks away. Our walk is on arrival perfectly. I just think it's important to be educated is all. Even if you're what, the only human in our school. Flashes me a cheeky grin as my train pulls up. Got to admit, her mischievous nature has been infectious. As the train doors open, I leave Olivia with one final jab, something I know she'd appreciate. Hey, whatever you say, Hot Wheels. I neatly dodge out of the way of her slashing claws, stepping smartly onto the train doors as they close. Go, you son of a bitch! Get back here! That's good. That's good. That's good. She just got rage baited. Absolutely rage baited. Oh, man. Nice one. Smooth. As doors ding shut behind me, I can see an irate and still blushing Olivia, waving her fist as the train begins to pull away. Still giggling, I managed to squeeze myself into the seat next to a yellow-scaled woman smelling faintly of hot dogs. You know, I might pay for that comment later. Probably. I can bet it. But the look on her face was totally worth it. It was pretty funny. As the school year progresses, the days start to feel like they're moving along much faster. A part of it might be the change of season, however slight that change may be. While the calendar says it's officially fall, the only thing I really noticed was the increasing number of clouds in the sky. Better safe than sorry, which is why I brought my fancy carbon compact fiber umbrella. Chekhov's gun, Chekhov's umbrella. It started to be routine for me in the mornings. Wake up, throw on my clothes, start eating breakfast before realizing I wrecked my stomach, walk to the station, fed the light umbrella in hand. Hey! It's Mr. Ferris! Mr. Whale that blocks out the sun. How are you doing, man? And wouldn't you know it, I end up having another chat with Mr. Ferris on the ride to school. Hey, bro, would you like to know about this little bullying thing that's having at your school where students in wheelchairs get bullied by people claiming that they can get away with bullying other students because they have friends in high places? Just classic abuse of power, sir. You'll never believe it. It happens at this prestigious art school. How are you this morning? Doing fine, sir. Thank you. How are you? Doing well. Ever since I dropped that gold chain that was weighing around my neck. So my niece told me over the weekend that you and Olivia were in a Oh, hell yeah. We about to snitch. We about to snitch. We're about to spill the beans. Olivia's being picked on by someone, but it's not a problem anymore. I see, well, that's unfortunate to hear, and strange, considering the substantial funding the school gets for anti-student harassment programs. Bring that up, bring that up. What good is all that tax money if classmates still ragging on each other? If it means anything, Olivia knows how to handle herself. I was there to support her. That's fine, but the issue is the sort of thing that should be happening to begin with. Facts. That side, Liz has gotten somewhat enthusiastic recently regarding Olivia. She's surprised at how animated she's gotten ever since that get-together at Randall's place, I think. I'd wager you'd have something to do with it, no? Maybe a little. Yeah, it was certainly rocky in the beginning, but we've been warming up to each other. It's nice to see a different side of her, even if it's brief. I don't know. Can I take all the credit for that? We all have unique chances to make a change, Jinko. If you're good at grasping them, that in itself is something to be proud of. How do you know it's really a chance to do anything? That's a deep, reverberating chuckle. Well, to flip to our usual script and to let you in on an old phrase, a friend of mine once told me, if you see a fork in the road, take it. Yeah? Thanks, Mr. Fair. Wow. Almost like I should stick to my decisions, even if they may not be the best in the long run. Like my mornings, the school days have become a routine as well. Slave through PE with Damien, see Olivia's new doodles and sketches in art class, watch Liz lose her mind tutoring Damon at lunch, talk shop with Ben. Though now I have to avoid Mia like the plague because she's so out to kill me. All said, I think St. Hem has been my best school experience out of... Man, I've lost count of how often I've moved. Must be the fresh head trauma. As for today... Uh-oh. It's been raining pretty often recently, so Coach Sully has made us play more dodgeball in the gym. Mia was definitely gunning me with all the way she launched them at me with the speed of a catapult. Rest in Ida class, popping my spine against the curve of my chair. Apparently, today's a short day because of some assembly, so the period will end much earlier than usual. It also means we got most of the period to slack off to do homework. Do homework, sorry. I didn't catch myself there. Glance at the desk next to me in hopes of catching Olivia's latest artistic masterpiece. Well, I know she's not drawing, instead only fidgeting. Olivia, you seem a bit nervous. Everything alright? Yeah, sorry that I've been hearing rumors that the school's shared drive might have been corrupted. Wait, really? Yeah, really. How would something like that happen? Huh. Interesting. I wonder who might be in a position to do that. It boggles the mind. Huh. It's a good thing we conveniently have a copy of it saved in our cloud drive. I think you should check on your entry on the website just to make sure it's okay. Technology, don't fail me now! With the urge to take my phone and type in the school's website, fast fingers lead me to the art contest tab. Can this loading bar go any slower? Finally the page loads in and... Oh. Looks like the submissions have been closed. What?! I'll hold the phone for Olivia to show her the page. Closed since the voting started last week. Oh. She's let my hacker spook me. Olivia's all seized up. That's quite reassuring. With the submissions, there's no chance of any hacker messing with them. Olivia doesn't seem convinced, still drumming her fingers on the desk. Hopefully she'll feel loads better with the preliminary winners all are revealed. Speaking of which, winner. That's what the assembly is for. Alright, everybody, we have an assigned row, let's stick together. Before I join the rest of the line, look back at Olivia, who seems to be stalling. Come on, I'll walk with you. It seems to stir something in her. She glances at me while hastily shoving a notebook in her bag. Yeah, I'm coming. So out the door, I notice Olivia's shuffling her hoodie a lot. Something's off. It's not a long walk to the auditorium, despite Idaken's best attempts. Most of the class splinters off to sit with their friends. Having expected this, he shrugs and makes his way over to the back of the auditorium where the other teachers are. Olivia and I are left up to struggling crowd trying to filter into the cramped theater of the school. It's going to be difficult finding some seats. It's fine, I have a spot. Moves herself down the pathway to where I follow suit. She heads down the aisle until we're in the first row of seats. There's a vacant spot where a typical seat would be with a faded handicap sign. We have parks a chair in the empty spot, which I take the seat next to her. Best seats in the house, right? Can't complain. See, these are fine. These are good jokes. As the hall fills in with more students, my anticipation arises. Oh man, I can hardly wait for the announcements. So, do you think I have a chance? Maybe. Photography isn't super popular, but... Liv folds her hands against her lap, staring straight as her voice trails off. I knew that, but I'm still hopeful. Hey guys! Hey! I have to remind myself that this is normal. Me too, buddy. Me too. Hey Liz. I can't believe it's finally here. Gosh, I'm so excited. Me too. But by the way, where's Damien? Hey guys! I'm over here! Far back that time, Young waving his hands in the air to catch her attention. He's gonna get in trouble with that. Frills! Sit down! He stops and takes a seat. Tempered expectations, both sit in silence for just a few minutes before Principal Scalar walks on stage and taps on the standing microphone. Yeah, I'm not sure if Mia's her. Honestly, the mug is pretty funny. I don't know if Mia could be her mom. Sorry, if she's Mia's mom. Man. Because the color's kind of off, unless she gets it all from her dad. And it doesn't look like she's the same type of, like, T-Rex or whatever. A whole bunch of announcements to make, so I'll make them quick so we can have lunch early. Comes to early lunch to serious business. Over the next 15 minutes, Mr. Scalar goes over important events coming in the next school year. Also consider standard things like pep rallies for the sports teams or bake sales and fundraisers for upcoming trips. Even something new about the clubs being formed, such as the Japanese Animation Appreciation Society. Not the best acronym, if I have to say. Wait a minute. Oh no, that's inappropriate. Not the best acronym, if I have to say. Otherwise, it would mostly be boring housekeeping stuff. When one got right down to it, I had to wonder why such announcements warranted an assembly when the mood suddenly shifts to Scalar's next best announcement. Now we got to the main stuff out of the way. I'd say the best announcement for last. So it's about to announce the 5 semi-finalists for the annual Fresh Start Art Contest. But I really want to be among the semi-finalists. I can always taste victory, in fact. It wouldn't be us. Imagine if she submitted something and we didn't know about it, or she didn't even know about it. I turned to face Olivia, her cheer alongside, but I was stopped in my tracks when I noticed, unlike the rest of her peers, Olivia seems to be uneasy about the prospect. Almost scared, even. Arguing that's why her sudden change in mood, Scalar continues with her next words, cutting my train of thought off. They didn't make it in. Me or Liz. I can't but feel pity for the bummed out Brachiosaurus. Checking my phone, I see. Tell Liz to come back here, bro. Oh, her head? Is her head blocking other people? It's got that handled. Despite a solid mood, look back to the semi-final winners and I can't help but be amazed by them. Each artwork is impressive in their own right, their colors blending wonderfully, and the figures beautifully designed. It's easy to see whether they were voted as winners. The last one especially catches my eye. With the scenic landscape, the setting sun looks stunning. And on the sun's stylization, skyline, fantastical color palette, it could probably pass off as a real photograph with some of the filters pasted over it. I'm no art critic either, but if I were, I'd label it as a masterpiece and easily the best out of all of them. Let's give our winners a big round of applause. Oddhorn feels the usual kind of clapping one would expect at an event like this. Polite with an underlying tone of disinterest. The one person felt compelled to constantly make a particularly high whistle. We'll display the winners' art pieces in room 237. You're welcome to view them during lunch and after school today. Oh, neato. Principal Scalar continues the rest of the assembly, announcing other events for the school and other minor reminders. Behind me, I see teachers start psyching themselves to the Herculean task of setting some 200 hungry dinosaur teenagers out of the room towards lunch without anyone getting killed. Principal Scalar finishes off and waves back to the single time. Alright, we're going to start our journey for lunch. You all know how it goes. No just going for the exit. Being in the first row, we're the first to get up. Something feels off. Follow Olivia until we make it to the hall. Hey, Olivia. She stops and turns a bit. Jesus, she's still anxious about the sight thing earlier. She looks a little pale. Want to check in and see the winning paintings a little more. Want to come along? She considers for a moment. No, go on without me. I need to go use the restroom. Alright, I'll see you at the lunch table then. She nods and starts off down the hall, full of students toward the lunchroom. So there's 237. First thing I noticed walking in the closet now, people checking out the gallery. Once you expect to fill the brim with eager students, there's a decent amount of people here, about a baker's dozen or so. Anyone will come in to finish their lunches. I'm here now to take a look at the lucky winners. Pieces all set on easels in the back of the classroom. Someone destined someone. I think Olivia did put in a submission. Each to give its own space. One by one, take a moment to give each canvas a thorough review. I'll turn screen really didn't do the art justice because now I can only take in the detail of each one being up close. The color palette, the brushwork, the subtle nuances. Yeah, I can definitely see all of them having a good time getting the first prize, but now it's time to see the one I've been eager to look at since it was first shown. I don't really know what I'm looking at. It feels like it's a landscape of some kind. It stands out defiantly in the context, most of which were either violently absurdist and meaningless or muted still lifes of ordinary objects. It's a meadow of mystifying colors, the organic lines drawing the viewer deeper into the piece, and I feel as though this would be a place I'd wake up within a fantastical dream. There's no rigid structure or forced metaphors here, just a fantastical merger of creative expressionism and real-worldly beauty. I feel my fingers itching for the similar weight of my DSLR. This is a piece that I want to immortalize in my portfolio. It's hands down the winner of the contest in my eyes. I must simply find out who made this. Looks like this breathtaking show of artistic talent was created by a semi-finalist winner. What? Did she enter the contest under our name? What? 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 Girl. Why would you do that? That's just kind of... It's weird. Man. It's... Man. I don't even know how to feel about this. This is weird. It's undeserved, first and foremost. That's a problem. I'm glad you swung by. Looks like you're reminding the art contest. I told you St. Hammond's artistic programs are... Like, he'd have to... It's Olivia. It's Olivia who deserved this. It's not us. That's not mine. That's not yours. Try to say more, but the words don't leave my mouth. Ben's eyes follow mine to the bottom of the painting in front of me, and I watch as he makes the same realization I do. Inko, you didn't... Did you paint this? I had no idea your style was so developed, so humble if I'd known. That's not even my entry. It's not? No, mine was a photograph. But what's your name doing on this one? It's kind of a mistake. A million names come to mind. They must have gone to the wrong name somehow. If they did, I think the real artist would have come forward by now. Submission website must be hacked or broken. But our school checks for stuff like that. If it was... We'd have known it by now. Then, you sure you didn't submit any other person's piece by accident? Of course I did. Why would I do something like that? You're the one who can log into your account, Inko. Suddenly, everything stops. My account. Did somebody... Look, relax. Alright? We can get this thing sorted out. Don't panic. Ben lowers his voice. But Inko, just to be clear, what? Yo! You think that we cheated? We literally just told him that's not ours. That's not mine. We fast forward. Like, it's one thing if we're like, oh yeah, no, that's totally mine. And Ben's like, I don't know, bro. You said you're a photographer. That's kind of weird. We're being honest and forthcoming about this. The words echo around inside of me. Fraud. Makes my bones chill. This ingenuine, faker, liar. They're all bad in different ways, but fraud is just dripping with a frigid condemnation. No, I swear, I submitted a photograph. Ben relaxes his shoulders. Alright, just making sure. Sorry to alarm you. It's perturbing how he can go from deadly serious to jovial like he flipped the switch. Psycho! But, you going to be alright? Sorry, I need some air. Hey, feel free. I'll let Scalar know, okay? Yeah, thanks, Ben. No problem. Take it easy. Ben offers me an earnest smile, waving at me as he steps out of the room and down the hall. After some time, I follow him, shambling down the hall to try to make sense of what just happened. Olivia! This was you! This is your claws all over it. I thought everyone actually liked my photography, but they thought I was some kind of expert painter instead. I don't know. I feel empty. Yeah, that's kind of... I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of rude of Olivia to do. Like, I guess she wants us to feel like we want to win something, but Inko wants to win something on his own merit, not hers. So, yeah, it's kind of rude. I just feel empty. I thought maybe my hard work was paying off, but I submitted the right entry, so what happened? Did someone change it? And if so, how? Such a good piece, too. What even is there to be gained by putting my name on it? Maybe it was Mia. Maybe it was Mia. I wander aimlessly through the halls. The thought of missing lunch passes through my mind, but there's a different sort of emptiness pervading my stomach. Why is this rattling me like this? Man, it's not like I'm in trouble or anything. Ben's helping me sort this out. I'm at a loss of what I need to think right now. Ah, crap. Olivia mentioned something about server issues before. I could see my submission, but was it just that? Maybe Olivia was right to be worried. Oh, duh. Why else would she be so nervous? My endless walking leads me outside Bim's office in the gala. It's one cityscape painting from the school of the year. Forever painting I ever saw here. It's still one of the best. Vibrant cityscape that morphs into a rigid structure of urban planning to a soft and inviting utopia as viewed from the eyes of a child. The sky above the city is beautiful shaded crimson, with radiant clouds clustered along its length. If the art contest submission was the best painting I've ever seen, and this one comes close. Well, I imagine the art collection must have gone for painting this back then. You know, for a while, I got to have that experience. I got to step in the shoes of an artist much better than myself. Maybe that was just the intent. All the praise, approval, and everything I've been wanting. Just for a while. It was given by an anonymous stranger. Whoever that may be. Actually, it's giving me a bit of an idea. If I'm clever and Olivia's up to it, this would be way cool to get her to show off her painting more. Everyone would like that. Maybe that's just what she needs. Or it was her piece. I would like to act as a personal publisher for her, so she doesn't have to deal with people, huh? Awkward. Wait a second. We're finally putting 2 and 2 together. I peel down the empty hallway. I need to find Olivia. She couldn't possibly. But why me? Why would she... Thinking you would... Oh, I'm gonna love saying this next sentence. Thinking about it only increases my worries and desperation to find who I hope to rapture Jesus isn't the culprit. I haphazardly check all the places where Olivia would be, but I couldn't find her anywhere. My hunt for the... Baryonyx... Is that what she is? Is that the proper term? I thought she was actually an alligator girl. My hunt for the Baryonyx leads me to the second floor of the atrium. It feels like there's a lead brick in my stomach as I internalize my current situation. The soft pattering of rain hitting the windows grabs my attention to see a gloom-covered Volcadera outside. My eyes wander along the school's pathway covered in mud thanks to earlier rainfall. Wait a minute. Those look like tracks in the mud. I burst through the main entrance doors and met with the feeling of droplets hitting my head. Outside, a dark overcast has rolled in. The forecast called for on and off again rain during the day, but pretty gnarly clouds. Makes it look like almost dusk around. Crap, what am I wasting time for? Follow a trail with urgency, feeling the rain might wash it away, as it goes down the whole pathway. I ignore my clothes, becoming progressively damp as the water collected in my shades. Eventually, I roll around the curve that leads to the bridge, see a distressing item at its end. What? No! No! What? This is Mia all over it. No way, brah. A wheelchair. Olivia's wheelchair. Emptied the occupant. Toppled on its side. A new fear grips me, born from the mental imagery provided by its sight. Those cruel thoughts push me to step farther than humanly possible, even as my rational mind tries to reassure me. Running across the deck, my breath is caught in my throat when I reach the middle. Oh no. She's on the ground, head slumped down. There's damage and soaked school supplies scattered all over. This is Mia written all over it. Oh god, is she okay? My foot shifts, trying to force me closer. Slowly her head lifts up at the sound of my shoes squeaking on the floor. Inko? Her tear-strained eyes stare at me with dead expression. Her voice sounds weak. Oh my god, it looks like someone actually punched her. So I can finally breathe again. Slowly, Olivia pushes herself up. I know she's lying on top of a pile of paper shreddings. The feeling of relief slowly fades away, and remember just what I was looking for her. We stay silent, only staring at her as the rain continues to bear down on us. She simply sits there, letting herself grow more and more soaked from the rain. Do you want to talk? No. Not out in the open. I grab my compact umbrella from my backpack and I unfurl it. It doesn't do much to dry Olivia off, but at least she's not getting more soaked. Umbrella is placed between us, and the elements against the ledge, forming a personal canopy above us. Here, now we're alone. There's space next to Olivia to take a seat. It's odd. We sat together before, but sitting on the ground in the rain, and the room is just a little claustrophobic. There's bits of paper melted on the pavement, soaked by rain. Though torn apart and waterlogged, I can sort of make it out. A tree. A rough sketch of one anyway. Like the one that stood predominantly in my false submission. So you did it. Incomplete as I can explain. I didn't have a choice. What? I know what I did was wrong, but I didn't have it any other way. It wasn't a choice to not trick me. She avoids looking at me, focused on the scraps of paper scattered out on the floor like confetti. I wasn't trying to trick you. I get you're mad at me. I'm not mad. I'm just confused. Yeah, I thought we were good friends. I wasn't expecting it. Expecting you. She paused to give her throat some respite. Her usual water bottle isn't anywhere nearby. Shaky breath escapes her mouth. When you came around, I thought you were no different than the others. That you were some self-centered, pretentious midwit. Oh man, this girl's lexicon gets me. Oh, pretentious midwit who only cares about his image. That's when I got this idea of using... That's when I got the idea of using you to swap out your art with mine. You didn't seem like the kind of person who cared about how he gets the attention from others, just that he gets it. Her description of my character feels really reductive, but the ache in my chest tells me it hits a little too close to home. But that's not what I think of you now. Huh? Ida Ken's the one person I can trust. So when he went to bat for you, saying we'd make good friends, I was worried. What's so special about this guy? I honestly got scared he'd be wrong. That you'd just be like everyone else. I'd be setting myself up for failure. But worse than that, Inko. I was afraid he'd be right. I'd have to face what I'd done to myself. And now I've gone and done something like this. Switching my contest entry? She nodded, swallowing hard. I wasn't thinking. Suddenly everything was out of balance. Everything I'd created, all my work, my own little world was suddenly changing, and I had no control over it. I just had to do something. I didn't know I was doing that. I'm sorry. She stops processing my words and continues. I knew I'd get caught. It was stupid. I was hoping for it even. Someone to figure out I'd swapped it. Someone would to figure out that it was swapped so it would be changed and for everyone to be none the wiser. She turns to face me with silver eyes welled with tears. I'm sorry. Please don't hate me. I just don't want to go back to being the person I used to be. The person who didn't care about hurting you. Her head tilts downward with a violent hitch of breath. Ivory claws extend and grip in her knees, a painful display, and yet Olivia's chokes back any sound she'd make. Her body shudders with every heavy breath from her, and I realize that every defensive barrier she had was completely gone. Olivia's laid herself bare, leaving only the crying girl desperately trying to silence her pitiful tears. I swear I'm not going to switch what happens, but I do want to save it, just for the sake of it. I can't hate you. Faced those unbidden words from Olivia, I'd have to be the heartless bastard to do anything but accept her apology. It's clear that guilt has been rotting in her conscience ever since. What she did was wrong, no doubt about it. But then again, thinking of her circumstances, how can I blame her? How could anyone? I probably wouldn't have ended up with the same thing in her shoes. At this point, Olivia's put herself through enough stress as it is. There's only one thing that she needs to hear right now. It's that I forgive her. I don't hate you, Olivia. You don't? No, I don't. I won't lie, I definitely felt hurt when I first found out. But the fact that you're willing to admit your mistake shows you're growing as a person. I'm really glad to hear that we're friends. It's refreshing to hear her say it. I was worried that she was only putting up with me. Olivia seems understandably puzzled over my lack of anger towards her. I figured to be more upset. Is this just pity? If so, I don't want it. It's not pity, Olivia. I'm accepting your apology. I don't want you to feel guilty about it. The sooner we can put this all behind us, the better. But I can tell you're a good person, so don't worry about it, alright? I offer her my best smile. Olivia slowly nods. When you put it that way, I guess. But still, truth be told, I deserve to fail. To actually face consequences. I'm such a fraud. All over a damn painting. Olivia, you did what you thought you had to do, and you're saying sorry for the consequences. That's all that matters. A scooch closer! No! Huh? That was you taking action in a way I never would have guessed. A kind of passion, I think it's called. Probably wrong, but you get the idea. The world runs on those. You don't need to change. I don't think what... You don't need to change. I don't think you did anything wrong. She leans her head against the wall of the room before looking at me with a half smile. Thanks. You're right. I'm just throwing everything away like an idiot. I'm just scared. I'm here with you. I coax the rest of the tired grin from her, and she looks down at the shredded papers again. After everything was said and done, things became quiet. Beneath the solace of my umbrella, we relaxed together, at least until Olivia begins shifting uncontrollably. I sit and watch as she takes her calves and shifts them to her side with one hand. Her tail comes around and presses into the paper floor from before, keeping her upright as she starts to lean forward. Finally, with the strength of her tail in one arm, she lifts her hip from one floor and swings her shins fully beneath her. She smiles as she kneels over me. You're just gonna sit there? Crap, I guess I was gawking stupidly. It's just so fascinating. She can maneuver these odd yet well-practiced ways. Kinda jealous, actually. Okay, yep. I press my hands down the floor and I push myself up. I don't know why I thought I had to stand, but I shifted myself into a kneeling position too. We're face to face now. Hey! Aww. Yo! Let's go! We hugged it out, everybody. We did it. Pack it up, everybody. Playthrough's over. We accomplished our goal. We hugged the gator. Alright. I think it's a good place to end. We're gonna end the stream soon. We're almost done. For a split second, I feared the worst. Olivia drew me into a hug. For I don't know what you do this, but this I like this. Okay. All right, bud. Why was I fell through? Okay. Interesting. Take my hands off. Okay, that was nice. Don't make it weird. Yep. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about the rainfall hitting the umbrella. My ears pick up. This noise looks like squeaking. There's something shuffling in her pocket. Yo! She had a pet rat this whole time? No! Don't tell me! The rat's name is Derma! No! Don't! It's not. No, don't do it. That's a rat. This is Guts? Okay, that's a pretty epic name, I'm not gonna lie. I rate that name 100 out of 10. That's a solid name. Guts meet Inko. Hi, Guts. With an apprehensive looking rodent. Gracefully, her hand is an elevator for him. You brought him to school? Well, yeah, I really just need him today since, all the crap that's been happening. She gives Guts a few scrunches on the chin. Sometimes when things get rough and nobody noticed. You haven't. Touche. Anakin did once. He told me not to let him run at school, otherwise it would be considered a health hazard or something. Try bell rings out in the distance. You're easy to please. Little bro just comes in, just lets me know that I'm easy to please. Sure, bud. We're late for our next classes. I'm sure Anakin will understand. We'll probably get back to class. Here, hold this. I give Olivia the umbrella so she and the rat can stay dry while I fetch the wheelchair. Good guy, Inko. But now it's settled into the mud. The wheelchair's definitely seen better days. After dusting the dirt and pooling water the best I can, I make my way back. Thanks. Java's the umbrella back and make sure to hold it above her. Get the wheelchair steady with one hand as Olivia comes to seat, using her tail to help herself up. Ah, no! That's too cute. No! Men only want one thing, and it's disgusting. Oh, no! Oh. So, what do we do about the contest now? That's a good question. Ben was there when I saw my name in the penny. He would already want to tell someone. So, like you said, no harm, no foul. What about your own submission? I ruined it. I scratched the back of my head. It wouldn't have won anyway. It's just a picture. Oh. I thought it was pretty okay. And those words from Leah felt a strange flash of heat in my face. It's not unpleasant, but then again, those honest words really do cut through me for some reason. Thanks. Loud squeak draws my eyes of Guts. Bro! Oh yeah, Guts. Yeah, that's what that was over. That's what that was over. Okay. Yeah, it definitely feels like an anime reference. I just gotta... Let's see. Rat. There we go. Stands atop Olivia's shoulder. You too. Wry smile stretches across Olivia's face. Think it means Gus is actually saying so. Hey. Cut some slack, Guts. Inko didn't have any time to make anything for the contest. He's got some high standards. Yeah, that's why I've gotten so good. Sheer absurdity of it. It is. Lol. I don't know which of us broke first, but the laughter fills the air, heard only by us as the rainfall cuts through all the noise. So, what now? I don't know. I don't want to go yet. Still pretty worn out. A smile across my face. A wicked idea comes to mind. Oh, too bad. What? I walk around from behind Olivia, grinning like a mad idiot. Inko, what are you doing? Inko! Her head tries to follow me as I stand right behind her chair. I figured the pushing your chair around is really tiring, so how about I help you out? Blushes and looks away. No! Fine, but just for today. No! Return to the campus is pretty awkward. Pass by just looks, but it's not common seeing a girl in a wheelchair just rolling in, sopping, waiting, tracking in mud. More likely, though, it's because said girl was taken using my umbrella to hide herself from the looks. Extremely red in the face. Oh, gosh. Oh, boy. This is the shipping. This is when the shipping starts. Or keep it up and draw more attention. It was a conundrum. Drop the umbrella and let people see her. Or keep it up and draw more attention. Shall I name it? The Needle Theorem. She's going to kill me if I ever attempt to publish it. Making my way back to the class. concealed head, didn't have much of a choice for Molly. No, the girl, her last classes were on the upper levels. She was in possession of the elevator key. Now it's positioned the weakest knees here in Hammond, at least according to Coach Shawley. So I wheel past her current photography class. On the way over, she keeps bending her head to peek back at me, like she's still making sure I'm there. Knocking on the closed door, the Professor Dean batted an eye at the poor hidden girl. He simply stepped aside and let us through. Ben was looking our way, but I chose to pay him no mind. After everything I heard, Olivia didn't even register he was there. She simply rolled herself back in the classroom through a door into what I guessed was Ida Kent's supply closet. You know what? I'm an idiot. It was a dark room, isn't it? Stares at the classmates abated, thankfully, as our teacher continues to lecture. Taking my own seat, I focused on Ida Kent. As much as I could, at least. My thoughts kept me distracted for the whole period. Just before the bell rings, Ida Kent stares me dead in the eye. He points a stern finger directly at me and then to the floor to signal, "You, stay." Sus? Everyone else is left. He closed the door and locks it. So, care to explain? Explain, sir. He opens the door in the back and signals Olivia to come out. The mud, the drenched clothes, the declaration of sanctuary. I was having a bad day. Look.
This is the beginning of a whole other chapter. You should.
Okay. All right. Thanks, bro.
I'd like you to continue.
No, but I appreciate it. I have the little bro helping me out this whole time. I guess we're just gonna pause here. Oh, he's been helping me along my way, and that's been very appreciated. So yeah, honestly, I like it. Yeah, it's pretty mid, I'd say so far. Yeah, no, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Definitely fun. Definitely fun. I'm certainly not complaining, but yeah, no, it's generally it's fairly well written. It feels fairly realistic to like how things really were in school, at least in regards to like the nasty stuff, the really rude stuff. Like definitely. I'm gonna end things right now because I have the FBI, aka Little Bro, listening to stream right now. Take care, everybody. Don't forget to check out Make-A-Wish today. They help out a lot of people. Have a good one. Take care, and good night. I hope you enjoyed this stream, Mrs. Skull. Anybody else is still watching and lurking? All the best, and I'll see you all for Fire Emblem tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. More Mars Golden Sun. Alright. Toodles.